Good evening, everybody, and welcome to game week 15 of ChampManFPL. I'm David, FPL_Jules. With me is craft beer expert, Discord comedian, and third in the world, Benno. Evening, Benno. How are you?
I'm good. I'm pixelated. I
we
can't wait.
We need to apologise for the bit of a lag this evening, so hopefully we'll get it fixed. And sorry for the delay, but we will hopefully improve later on. Just want to hear, can you all hear us in the chat? Anyone just let us know that you can hear us. See a few.
Yeah, they can hear us.
Familiar names.
Yeah.
I can see Jack Brockenshire, Duzatelli, Craig, who's at his mother-in-law's house. Benno's in the chat. Hi, Benno. Darren Malloy, Moyd. So lots of faces in there. Mike check, white check. There we go. You can hear us. Thanks, Ryan. So how's your team looking for this week, Benno? Are you think you've got to start at 11?
I hope so. I haven't actually seen it because I've been busy right up to the last minute. So should we go through some of the teams?
Let's go. Do you want to take us through the first lineup?
Yep. Well, I've actually got Bolton up first, so obviously they're away at Chelsea, but they've got Barnett up front. Was that one of the? Was that on the leak?
I think it was on the leak actually. Yeah. So he's 4.5 striker, so he's up front instead of Wallace. Apart from that, it looks pretty standard lineup for Bolton, doesn't it?
Yeah. So is Wallace injured?
I don't think he is. So it might just be dropped. I'm not sure. It might be a last-minute injury. I don't know if they play on the Saturday or the Sunday or the Monday.
Yeah, but otherwise it looks full strength, doesn't it? So that's them.
Yeah.
Chelsea. Well, I've got triple Chelsea. So yeah, full strength back four. Babiaro, Terry Desai, Melchior. Yeah, it looks like a full strength side, doesn't it? Good Johnson, Fussell. Carbone's up there. He's my vice captain today, Carbone. So I'm hoping for a bit of a tear from him today. It's a bit of a different.
Yeah, he's up against Ricardo Gardner, isn't he? So yeah, might do well. Have a battle down the wing, and then they've got Nicky Butt on the bench. Obviously, that was leaked as well. And then onto if we're going backwards, Bradford lineups. They're away at Tottenham.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how much difference about this. He's got Hoekstra, McKell, Hyde, and Leonardson in the midfield. Blake and Ward. Holt, Plummer, Gunnarsson and Walsh at the back. So I'm not sure if you can sense anything untoward there. It looks pretty full strength to me.
Just Marlon Brooms has been benched.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I think that's pretty much a standard lineup. And then on to Spurs.
Oof. Martin Wood's back. Rushbury and Wood. Wow. That's exciting, isn't it? Yeah, so Clark, Richards, Perry, Boyce at the back. Ziege, Langley, Davis and Anderton. Rushbury and Wood. That feels weak.
It does, doesn't it? It does. Yeah. So Clark's come back in and Etherington's been benched, and then Ziege's gone left wing again. Right, on to the next lineup.
Who we got? Everton. That's what I've got up next. All right. So Pablo Paz at centre back with an up arrow. So they've got that interesting 5-3-2 kind of formation. Naismith, McAteer on wing backs. Looks pretty much full strength, to be honest. Di Matteo, Gravison. Titoff in the AMC position, so people who've held on to him are probably quite excited about that. And Campbell and Christie up front.
I'm pretty excited, yeah.
Who've you got in that then? Have you got Titoff?
I've got Titoff, yeah. So we're benched because he was orange flagged, and then GX, who normally plays week in, week out, he's been benched as well. So maybe his new signing rep from last season's run out. And then they got Campbell and Christie up front. Who's Keratos? Keratos and Ferguson on the bench. So if you've got Christie and he's not performing, there's a good chance he'll get subbed.
Yeah. Good point.
Coventry.
Yeah, looking at it, it looks pretty much full strength, doesn't it? As you would expect away from home. Bothroyd and Hughes up front. Matthias, Eustace, Telfer, Thompson. Naylor, Christie, Walker, Edworthy. And then Headman at the back. Reading them backwards just because, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, man on boys aren't here. We can do what we want.
That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, Bothroyd's playing because their other strikers, I can't remember who it is injured. They've got Lawrence right back. He's injured, so Edworthy comes in, and then Jenas was out for a while, so he's back and on the bench. He's not very good in this game. Stick to the one show, Jenas.
Ipswich, so they've got a 5-3-2, and a bit similar to the Everton formation, isn't it? But without the AMC, so they've got another centre back running into the midfield. So that's quite interesting. You don't see it often. So
yeah, it's not very often you see that lineup. So they've got Gary Doherty. He just seems to not be playing much anymore, does he? And Jamie Redknapp's. I think a few people own him, and he's been benched as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, fairly standard lineup for Ipswich, and then on to Man City. That looks like a pretty normal one for them too.
Normal full strength team there. So people might be, if they're holding anyone, Tiato, Wright. I've actually sold Wright this week to fund something, or maybe I did it last week. But yeah, he looks full strength to me. One Chop and Huckabee up front.
I looked at the. I was looking for a midfielder under 7 million, and I think Man City have got 3 of them in the top sort of 6 midfielders, like sort of mid-price midfielders. They've done really well this season. I don't know where they are in the league.
Yeah, Wright's I have sold Wright this week. I remember now. Wright's been fantastic, but I've changed him to pitcher in order to up Wood to Libra. So I'm happy to keep Libra for more than this week, because I know he's got Man United next week. And if it was Phillips, he'd be less inclined to get him this week. But I'm happy to hold him. For next week. So yeah,
makes sense.
Right this week.
I've got the Leicester lineup open next.
Very good.
So yeah, have you got that? You want to take us through that?
Yeah, I can take you through that. So live at left back, Sinclair at right back, Heath and Elliott in the centre backs, Edie, Delaney, Sherman, Savage, Scowcroft and Benjamin, just in kind of a flat 4-4-2.
Savage often play on the right. I'm sure that do they sometimes put Sturridge on the right with an arrow into the middle, or they play someone else there, don't they? I think, can't remember. And then Sherman doesn't play very much. And then
Damien Delaney, is he not normally play on the wing or at left back or something?
He can play left back, left midfield. Although lately he's been playing in the middle a little bit. Right. And then Liverpool.
Yeah. So you got Stephen Wright at centre back, Hippier, Vignal, Hegem. So they've kind of sorted their heads out a little bit with the way that they're putting out. But I think Risa was playing at centre back for some time, wasn't he? Barnby, Berger, Biscan, Murphy, Fowler, Heskey. So it's quite strong 11 there.
No Partridge. I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know if he's injured or not.
No, I'm not sure either, to be honest. Maybe Captain can let us know, or anyone in the chat. Middlesbrough, looks full strength to me. We've got Atherton at centre back, Henshaw at centre back as well. Yeah, and everybody else looks pretty much as you'd expect. So Gronkard, Johnson, Marinelli and Zepeda across from left to right, and Slakovic dropped forward with Ricard up front.
It's a strong team, isn't it?
Decent side, isn't it? Yeah. So I've got Gronkard and Ricard in this. Hoping for something from Gronkard. He's done fuck all, but loads of people have got him, haven't they? So
yeah, I think with their double game week coming up, decent run now. They've got all those hard away games out. I think a lot of people will be going triple up on Borough. Blackburn.
Yeah, they've
Jesus Christ.
They've gone their ultra defensive formation of whatever 7-2-1.
Yeah.
With Crouch left alone up there on his own. So yeah, they're gonna have to work hard to break them down, but hopefully, they can score an early goal, maybe make them open them up a little bit. So change the mentality, and perhaps it's a bit more of a goal fest. We'll see.
Yeah, quickly on that. So if anyone doesn't know with this game, if a team concedes, the AI sometimes changes the formation and the mentality, reacting to going a goal down. Then I think we're on 4 or 5. So the next one I've got is Newcastle lineup.
Yeah, Newcastle. So we have Glenn Johnson, Seth Johnson in left midfield. So I think that's probably the end of Bernard, as far as we know, because they signed Ball and Johnson as well. Yeah. So that's probably that's it for Bernard. So if anyone who got him on a wild card or has got him as a 4.5, I think you're gonna have to get rid. Yeah. Seth Johnson can be brilliant in this game. I don't know if you ever sign him when you play it. He can be an excellent player. I normally play him at like a defensive, like as a wing back or a defensive midfielder, and he can get returns from defensive midfield. He's a really good player in this.
Good to know.
We'll see. It could be good. Could be good for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so pretty much full strength. Other than that, I'm starting to look a bit stronger now. Actually, Dyer, Hughes, and Johnson across the midfield looks pretty good. And Gardso's letting the side down that a bit.
Yeah, a bit better. And Court's been awful, hasn't he? It's really been poor this year.
But I'm not sure what you reckon for that game. We'll go through scores in a bit.
Yeah. I think Shearer's probably getting on a hattie because I think Luke was saying in the chat that he signed him. So
yeah. Villa
Yep.
looks pretty much full strength from what I can see. Yeah, full strength side, and Dublin still up there. My man Dublin still playing. So he's clearly seen off Balaban for now anyway. So that's good. He'll be the player that I'll go to. I was talking to Craig actually that I started with Angel because I wasn't sure if Dublin was going to be playing in this season. And actually, I've had Angel for 3 games and Dublin for 3, and Angel's actually outscored him. But I still think Dublin's got that higher ceiling, and I rarely see Angel scoring hat-tricks and sims and stuff, whereas Dublin can have them games where he scores 4 goals. So I think if I go back to Villa, which I probably will when they have decent games, I'll still go Dublin over Angel just because he's my man.
Yeah. He is your man, isn't he? I think he's got 20 jumping and think 19 or 20 heading. I think then if the centre back's got poor jumping, then he's got and poor positioning. I think then that'll mean Dublin can score a hattie, like you say.
I think also on that as well. I think with them playing with wingers, a lot of the work comes through the wingers in this game anyway. But they also play with proper wingers that maybe that adds to it. Maybe we get clarification on that.
Yeah, Hendry and Hadji over Robbie Savage, definitely.
Yeah.
Onto the Watford lineup.
Yeah, so they're playing with their sweeper. So fun times again for Watford. They've really brought something fun to this game, haven't they? Because in Sims they just look like they can score goals with this formation, but get absolutely hammered as well. So this time it's Williams as the sweeper. Sometimes who else normally gets
Gregan, Sean Gregan normally, but I think he's injured. Yeah.
But other than that, I brought Pitcher in today. I've started him. Then you got Smith and Helgeson, who I think could be decent options now with Watford. Tommy Smith in particular.
Yeah, he's done well next to Noel Williams, so I don't know what happens now Helgeson's back if that makes Smith not quite as good. The only thing I noticed is Swannell's playing. It was Fisken last week, so they seem to rotate those two as well. But apart from that, that's as expected. And then on to Sunderland's lineup.
Yeah, well, to me it looks full strength. I mean, this Michael Dobson, has he been playing a lot at right back? I've not really clocked that.
Lawson is either injured or suspended.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So aside from that, it looks pretty much full strength. Tim Cahill's playing. And then we've got Lieber and Phillips. Now, I've got Lieber. Lots of people will have brought in Phillips this week, I'm sure. Maybe even capped, vice-capped. So I need Lieber to keep pace with him tonight, get a few returns in order for me to stay in touch with the likes of some of the people at the top of the league there who may have brought him in.
Well, Luke's. You've got him. Are you saying?
I've got Libra.
You've got Libra, right? Okay. So because Luke's got. If you're going to try and catch him, he's gone for Shearer, so he hasn't gone for Phillips. So it's not going to affect you that much if you're going for the win. Last screen then. So Man United's lineup.
Have you heard yourself? He's about 90 points ahead of me already.
I can make that up.
Yeah.
It'll swing around. Right. Man United's lineup.
Yeah, got Man United. So okay, so he's pretty much full strength, isn't it? They've got Phil Neville at right back. It's pretty much the only thing that looks like it's changed. You've got Veron with an up arrow. This could be carnage. This could be good. I've got Chadwick and Van Nistelooy. Van Nistelooy captain. So I'm hoping for a big goal fest for these lot.
Yeah, that'll be popular. I've got him captain as well. So there's no Giggs. I think is injured. If there's no Jordic on the bench, so Nedved's probably safe. And then you've got no David Dunn in case Veron has a shocker, but you do have Scholes, so potential there in case Veron doesn't perform. I mean, it could go down the route of 1 or 2 goals and then just shut up shop for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Or it could
be... not if Alan Rodgers has got anything to say on and
and he'll have a lot to say.
Because looking at the Norwich team, it's that berserk kind of let's all chip into the back, and then Rodgers, you just go mental on the left. So he's got a really high up arrow from right back at left back. So this is gold dust for Chadders. Anyone's on Chadwick, I think he could be in for a monster as well.
Yeah, it's a
kind of wish a vice captain in now, but I was a little bit worried about even the littlest amount of rep. I would have beat myself up about that.
Yeah, I really wanted to vice captain Veron and bottled it just in case.
Yeah.
So I've vice captained Rickard. So his last one is Arsenal
Yeah.
against
So,
Leeds.
yeah, it looks pretty much. Yoli and Lescott, they've obviously signed his starts.
Well, where's Sol Campbell? Is he injured?
In the
Suspended?
chat, let us know if he's injured. Lundberg, Bassidas, Paula, and Perez. So Perez has got a start. He's not been played as much as people would have liked, and obviously Jefferson and Henry up front because Andy Johnson's injured, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got Bergkamp and Barrett on the bench. Yeah, John Halls. I think he's a defender, isn't he? I think is he their only defender. Well, Van Bronckhorst can play there, but
yeah.
Tikhonov isn't there. Is he out as well? I can't remember. I'm not sure on Tikhonov.
Not sure, but we have Leeds and look, Ian Hart plays great. So Ian Hart's got to start against a really tough away game, and Bowyer is playing again. So I'm not actually playing Bowyer this week. He's first on the bench, but I'm happy to see him starting a lot. He's doing really well this season for starts, and he's doing really well for returns as well.
Yeah.
So then we've got Kuhl, Aymar, Larson and Viduka making up the rest of that five. Aymar in the AMC role, and Kuhl usurping anyone else in that centre mid role. So
the thing I pick up from that is anyone who's held Viduka, he's being marked by Tavlaridis. So that makes me slightly nervous that I don't have him. Right, and that's all the lineups. Should we have a little dive into the chat?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
Stephen Hamilton. First goal scorers, guys. It's 25 past.
Oh, yeah, first goal scorers. Yeah. Stephen Hamilton, nice to finally get Robbie Keane out of my team. Yeah. I think we've mentioned that point on Bowyer. He's 6.5, so you can bench him tough away games.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Great value.
Captain saying rotation. Campbell was fit to play. There you go.
Right. Okay. Well, that's interesting against the very, very tough game against Leeds. Not sure what the reps are, but I'm guessing Leeds is higher than Arsenal or at the same. Maybe someone can let us know. Captain can let us know in the chat. But that seems a very strange thing to do. We've got Lampard 5th minute by Moyd. What do you reckon? I'm going to go, let's have a look now. I think I'm going to go for Ward for Bradford in the 1st minute.
Love it.
There you go.
I'm going to go for... hang on a sec. Who have we got? I'm going to go for Sam Swannell, 3rd minute. Thunder Bastard.
Right. Neither of them's going to come off, is it? Mark Dorney's got Libra 6 minutes. Take that all day long. Arca 4th minute. Good Johnson 7 minutes. Chadwick 5th minutes. Couple of rundowns on what we think the score's going to be. Arsenal, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Arsenal. I think they'll turn the tide. Get a routine home win.
I think Leeds might nick a goal there. I'm going to go for 1-1.
Okay. Bradford Tottenham, now that's got a chance to be a bit of a goal fest. I'm going to go 2-2 in that. Fancy a 2-2.
I think for that one, I think just Tottenham are shit, and I think Bradford will do them 2-0.
Very good. Chelsea-Bolton, well, I think Chelsea might turn these over tonight. I'm going to go 4-0 to Chelsea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, anyone who's gone double or triple Chelsea, it hasn't paid off so far this season. Anyone who's avoided Chelsea has done really well. So, like Andy Martin has sailed up through the rankings because he's had no Chelsea defenders. You know, he likes to be different and to shout about it. And he's risen like 700 places in about 6 weeks because he's had no Chelsea defenders. So I'm really hoping, as I've got double Chelsea, I'm really hoping that they do finally keep a clean sheet. So optimistic 2-0.
Okay. Everton Coventry, I'm going to go 3-1.
I'm going to go 0-0 on that one.
I think Everton will have improved this year. I think they've made some half-decent signings. I think there's always that one team each year that you think he's going to do all right. And last season it was Bolton, and it was pretty much all the sims were showing that they would finish like in the top 8 or whatever. I fancy Everton to do all right. I'm not sure how they've done so far in terms of league position. Yeah, Ipswich, Man City. I'm going for 1-1 in this, 1-1 draw.
I think Man City will get nick it 2-1 away.
Okay, Leicester, Liverpool. Liverpool have been fucking shocking. But I think they'll win. I think they'll win 1-0.
1-1 for me.
United Norwich, it's going to be a routine 2-0 win, isn't it? It's going to be Man United slow the pace after about 20 minutes, having gone 2-0 up. 8 points for Ruud.
I think 3-0 United, I'm going to go for.
Okay. Now, this one could be, it really does depend on how quickly the first goal goes in, but it could be an absolute ball fest, and it could be 1-0 to Middlesbrough.
That sounds about right, doesn't it? 1-0 Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newcastle Villa. Now, I fancy this could have some serious goals in it. I'm going to go 4-2 to Newcastle.
I'm going to go 2-1 Villa, Shearer to be sent off in the 10th minute.
Wow. Okay. Watford Sunderland, and this is another one. I mean, it really could go either way.
Kickoff.
3-3.
3-2 Watford.
Okay.
Right, so kickoff. The Leeds start the match with a very defensive outlook. So as expected, Bradford seemed keen to get the early goal against Spurs.
Here we go.
Chelsea going forward. They're attacking. Bolton, welcome back, UC.
Yussi's going to get sent off, isn't he? He's going to get sent off again. I've been playing with 10 men for 3 weeks.
You have? Yeah, you've kept him. They've got Bolton have got a smashing run after this game. Ipswich are attacking. Leicester are as well. So are Liverpool. Oh, so Leicester and Liverpool both attacking. Lovely.
That could be good, yeah.
Yeah. Man United's unsurprisingly attacking. Norwich sitting back.
Of course.
Middlesbrough positive.
Yeah. With their
Blackburn set up to frustrate with their back seven.
Yeah. I mean, if Blackburn score first goal, we've had it.
Right, so Basidas here in the centre, playing to Parla. Who's handballed it straight away? Free kick to
Here we go, Ian.
Here comes Ian. Oh, Imar on the free kicks. Viduka out jumps the keeper.
Oh
my goodness, Viduka. Look at that. Now, that's Tavlaridis. Anyone who's got Viduka.
That is an absolute win for Viduka keepers who are keeping him for next week. That's brilliant if you got him. I mean, I'm planning Viduka Larson next week for Rickard Ruud. But people have got a head start there. I mean, some people have been having Ruud, Viduka, and Wood still, or had to deal with that. Yeah. I wonder how many people have kept him.
I saw Arachavo put in first goal scorer Ardley just after the goal went in.
Yeah.
So Cobbler's happy. Viduka. Craig's got him as well, has he?
Oh, has he really? Yeah. He's loving it.
Yeah, I think quite a few people kept him. Fair play.
I wonder if Man United score an early goal, because it's come up on the video printer that he scored a VAR goal for Man United.
Man United 0, Norwich 0 Viduka.
Yeah, people are laughing with that.
Let's not be too harsh on captain. He does a sterling job. He can always switch the cameras off.
I tell you what, I mean, I said that Arsenal would have a bounce back victory in this, but surely he's under pressure. I'm not. We see the league table. I'd like to see where Arsenal are. They must be like in the mid table 10th or something like that.
Was he slightly insecure? I think he was.
Yeah, we'll have to be nice to find that out. Actually, maybe they can tweet that out afterwards. Insecurity of the managers. Yeah.
Free kick for Pitcher.
Here we go, Pitcher, the new signing.
Hit the free kick. The wall deflected the shot. Adrian Williams, the sweeper, brought down by Poom in the area. Oh my goodness! Early penalty.
Oh shit!
Who's on pens? Poom gets away with ticking off.
Pitcher.
This is Paul Robinson, the left wing back.
Fucking hell! I thought he meant the goalkeeper there, and I was like, fucking hell! He's obviously not playing for him in goal.
He's only gone and chipped it down the middle. Sheer confidence. Lovely. Watford lead 1-0. There's going to be a lot of goals in that game, aren't there?
Goal fest.
Right. Here comes Everton down the wing. Here comes Naismith. Crossing it in the post to the far post. Go on, Titov. Oh. That would have been a lovely start.
You got Titov, yeah? Is that right?
I do, yeah. Captain, are you able to bring our teams up?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
And just like that, there we go. We just watched Arsenal here. Here goes Lundberg, 30 yards out. To Jeffers.
Box in the box.
It's the header. And he
Ooh.
puts it well wide. Right, so let's look at your team. So you've held UC for 3 games, not had a keeper. And it's worked out.
Yeah, but for him to get a 0-pointer today as well. But I just didn't see the point in taking hits for it, you know?
Yeah. Right, so here come Watford. Van Natsa in the middle. 1-2 with Smith. He's decent, Van Natsa. Puts the ball in the box. Here comes Hyder. Oh, it's 2-0. Oh,
fucking hell. Okay.
There was a few people in the Discord that said that we're going to play Issa, and I said I wouldn't play him this week. And I hope people have benched him because, well, look at this already.
I think we've got about four players the same. You've got Gronkiar, Babiaro, Ruud Cap.
Strike force exactly the same.
Rickard and Libra, yeah. The strike force the same.
Here comes Good Johnson with the header.
Ooh.
And UC saves it.
Get in. Come on, UC. I wanted to do 15 saves, but also concede 5 goals.
So it's the strikers, Babiaro and Gronkia. We've got the same.
Yeah.
We've both got double Chelsea defence.
Yeah.
And then I've got Veron, you've got Chadwick.
Go on, Tarico.
And you've got Tarico. Here he comes to Pablo.
Volleyed it home.
Oh, that's an assist.
Yeah.
Pablo with the finish. 1-0 to Ips. 40-yard ball from Tarico.
Nice. He's doing bits, Tarico.
He is.
That'll be popular still, surely.
Yeah, that's a lot of people will be happy with that.
Yeah.
1-0 to Ipswich.
Well, we've had a blistering start, really.
We have. Yeah, I think we've had a few weeks lately where there's not been many goals. This is a great start. Jeffers curls it into the far post. Pires heads bound for Basidas. Here comes Thierry Henry.
Come on, Lenny.
Hits the ball with fury. And it's over the bar. So that was interesting. It was denied space by Ferdinand. So Ferdinand's pretty good in this. Not one of the best, but he's still pretty good. So
oh, you go, Gronkiar.
Come on, Gronkia.
To Rickard.
To Rickard, this will be lovely. Go on.
Oh. Yeah,
that would have been fantastic.
That's a double up that we've both got, isn't
it?
We're looking forward to. Oh, here we go.
Go on, Rickard. So, and it's not Gronkia on corners, it's Johnson on corners now, right? So I think last week Johnson went off and then Gronkia started taking the corners. So Johnson's back on him. And that's a book into 2 guy. I don't think many people have got 2 guy. Lot of love for Tarico in the chat.
Yeah, good.
Ryan Nurse, Escapades, Aritravo, Mark Dorney, Craig. Oh God, there's a lot. Carsty, Nissa Godfrey. Loads of people got him. That could hurt.
He's doing really well for he's been often playing on the wing as well. 5 million, and Ipswich aren't a bad side in this, you know.
Yeah.
If they can sign a decent striker, they can do all right in this. See, you've seen them sign players like Tommy Smith and you know. End up finishing top 8. A bit like
I've seen that. I think Bradford just hit the bar there. That was Ward. Right, here come Liverpool. Barnby to Biscan. To Fowler with a header. Right and wide. There's a lot of headers and volleys and half volleys in this game. Not much tiki taka, is there?
There is, yeah.
Lump it in.
Headers and volleys.
Did you used to play that at school?
Oh, yeah.
Up against the wall?
Of course.
Yeah. Carboni as a go from long range. Oh, and it's saved by UC.
Yeah, Carboni's a big one for me this week as my vice captain.
Yeah.
Hoping he can just get a cheeky pen or something. An assist.
I saw that, I think it was Lyndon Sims that apparently Gronkia, he was on fire down the left wing for Borough against Blackburn. So here's hoping.
Edison volleys.
Yeah. What a game. So you used to, if I remember, because it's years now, you used to have to, header standard, but could you score with a half volley or only volleys counted?
Depends what the rules were. If people were sticklers for the rules, you couldn't do it, could you? You couldn't set yourself up. That was one of the things, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah, had to come from somebody else.
Yeah.
Carboni banana shot, and it's wide. And it was normally in my school, everyone played on the tennis courts.
Yeah.
And someone would bring in a normal football, but it would just get ruined within a week or two, wouldn't it? You'd have to play with the all surface balls, which are really hard as well.
Yeah.
Right, Cheapo centers the ball to Pablo. Oak saves. Corkin clears. So Sorensen not playing again, I noticed, for Man City. That seems to be they're just collecting keepers, aren't they? And then just benching them.
Have to change keeper if they catch a header or volley.
That's right. Yes, he did. That's right, Craig.
Fair play. We played a game at college where it's called Goat's Knee, where you can only keep it up with your knees or like scorpion kicks, and that's all you could do. So people just like running around doing berserk knees in the air and then like do scorpion kicks as well. Good fun.
Did you play? That's a good game. That must be hard though.
Yeah, it was just good. It's just a good laugh. Allowed one bounce at a certain distance. Yeah, well, how big's that distance? You know, who's marking that distance?
We used to play football. It was kind of like playing volleyball, but on the tennis courts with a football. You allowed one bounce on your side of the court, and then you kick it back over. John Shanley nods and volleys, where I come from. Who calls it that? Where do you come from, John?
Nods and volleys.
I quite like the name. Stephen W. vice captained Tarico this week. Fair play.
Nice move, yeah.
Simon Davies. Anderton.
Ooh. No, fuck off, Wood.
He's been such a disappointment after I bigged him up. He's been.
That's not all I want now. I mean, after really Sunderland have gone 2-0 down, I've not got much hope for.
Well, they're surely going to attack, aren't they? Which would mean plenty more goals. I'm still happy being a Libra owner.
I just don't need Wood scoring though after fucking him off, you know.
So Libra is a tricky one. So next week they play Man United.
Yeah.
But there's not really anywhere to go with him unless you restructure your team or have a 1 week punt on someone that's about 7 million.
Well, you've got the same strike force as me. I'm considering going double leads up front. Fuck it, you know, they've got Bradford at home.
I hadn't thought that.
Could be nil, you know, there's just enough there and those two tied up to go both Viduka and Larson, which is what I'm going to do. Why not?
Tavlaridis just turned Kelly. Parlock's odds on to score. Ooh. Inches wide of the goal.
Yeah, because I'm thinking I might bump my second wild card relatively soon. I'm just gonna because my structure's all over the place. I've got Carboni and Chadwick in my midfield. I've got Libra at 5.5. I don't like that price point really. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to go for it for a few weeks, and then on the basis that I'm going to hit my wild card and then do a proper structure for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm. So, do you plan your moves weeks in advance, or have a general idea?
Not really, not this season. In all honesty, I've not really looked at the long-term fixtures. All I did this year, I was part of the free 8 wildcard crew in the first 4 or 5 weeks, just to try and get off to a really good start.
Yeah, same, me too.
It worked, and here we go.
Lampard's been doing Jaskalainen. Yeah, he's going to get a few saves, isn't he? By the looks of things.
Yeah. Come on, Carboni. Oh, this would be.
Desai, no. Oh, another save. Have you got Desai, haven't you?
Yeah. Carboni's getting a lot of attention in the comms though.
He is.
So I've kind of working on the principle that I'm happy to do -8, rotating my whole strike force, but I have my back 11 sorted out. If you're like, back 12, if you know what I mean.
Go on, Titov. Oh, but couldn't hold it.
Here we go.
Oh, Headman. Unbelievable. So you've been -8 in it, haven't you, for quite a while, and it's been working really well.
Yeah, -8s, -4s, just rotating the strikers based on the sim data. and try and hit the big hauls. I think that's kind of the way I play it. It's not for everyone, but it's been working for me. But at some point when I play my wild card, I'll probably have to be a bit more strict about the way I do my, remaining transfers, because I could get myself in a bit of a tiz.
Jermaine Wright.
No.
Here he goes.
Oh, fuck's sake. No.
He's back. Oh my god. A few people have got him in over the last week or two, and you've got rid of him. Oh, that's got to hurt. Jermaine Wright. Hurtado, I think he's a centre-back for Man City.
And Pitch has done fuck all in those 2 goals as well. Listen, I'm due a bad week, and the right-hand side is due a bad week as well. That's not good. If Wood scores now, I've really fucked it, haven't I?
So you're in front of Rory, aren't you? He's 4th.
Yeah, I'm 3rd at the minute, so I'm doing pretty good. So just there's this guy called, is he Reynolds or something?
Ronaldo, yeah.
Ronaldo. He's 2nd, and Luke's just out there.
Van Nistelooy.
Go on, Van Nistelooy.
Mercer pushes it away. Neil Emblem. God, his name I don't see very often.
So but it's the way it goes.
Have you been fortunate with injuries?
Pretty fortunate. I mean, I've got suspensions is what's hit me. So I kept Hugo, and that was really good because he got me that 8 points, and everyone fucked him off for a Chelsea defender. And I already had 2 Chelsea defenders, so luckily I was able to keep him. So for last week, obviously I've got to sit through this week, and then Yossi as well. But in terms of injuries, no, I've not really been that bothered, and I'll happily just take the hits anyway. You've got an injured player, find a decent play for the week based on the data. That's just the way I play it. So this is a good game for hits. So like a -4 is like taking the 1 transfer in FPL. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's almost like that -4. You've got that -4 buffer in this game, I think. Just because you've got all the data to back up the type of point return.
Oh, that's a goal for Bradford. That was Ward.
So he was 5 goals too late, but that was my shout for first goal scorer.
Nice one. So, any Ward owners in the chat? No, probably not. So Luke, Luke's in tears. Oh, everyone feels sorry for Luke. Wheels coming off. Viduka to Alan.
Well, that's good. That's made me feel a bit better because there'll be some people that have kept him.
So you're planning your wild card soon, are you?
I think so. I think based on some other people like Craig as well. Like in this game, although having said that, in one of the, I think we might perhaps the first season or last season that I think that whole tactic of holding all your chips for the last few weeks, like you would do in FPL, is not really the play in this game. I think you want best value for your wild card in this. You want to set your structure up and things like that, or when you've really fucked with injuries and things like that.
I think you use it to attack.
Yeah. I think you want good steady runs for your defenders and midfielders, so you can plan ahead with your strikers.
Smith powers the header. Oh, Poom saves. Here come Watford again. Pitcher's corner was cut out easily by Cahill.
Yeah. That's my opinion anyway. Just racking up all the back 12, so you can really concentrate on hitting those striker. Striker balls, you know what I mean? Aim for them striker balls. That's what it's all about.
I don't take a lot of hits generally in FPL, and I haven't done previously in this. And I think that's Parler shove Bowyer. Oh, he has just booked, and I think it's gone against me. So this season I've decided to be a bit more attacking and just look ahead. And I think next week I'm definitely going to make 4 transfers, and I'm probably going to make a 5th. So it will be a -8 at least next week before we even talk about injuries. Here comes Shearer. And he's missed by a mark. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. I think I'm going to change my keeper next week. I think I've had enough. I've got Sereni and Atmazidis. Yeah. And I think if I had Sereni and Melchior just got a booking for hacking down Gardner with 2 feet. I was lucky for Melchior. I think if I had Sereni and Totter, I would 100% get Kirkland in.
Yeah.
But Atmazeedis kind of, well, he's never going to get a clean sheet, is he? And I don't know how much I can put up with 3 and 4 pointers when Kirkland gets an 8-pointer every other week.
Here we go.
Selakovic unmarked. He's on the volley. Oh, Selakovic.
Marinelli Selakovic.
Is that his first for Borough? Maybe not. Marinelli.
Sure.
I can't imagine many. I don't think I've seen anyone with Marinelli or Selakovic in their team.
No, that's good though. That's good for us. That's that could open up the game slightly.
Hopefully, yeah, because Blackburn will go forward. Might be a few. I think 1 or 2 people still had weather rule this week.
I don't know if you've got the live league table, captain, that you could show us, or the league table before kickoff. Because I want to see where Arsenal are at. Because here we go. Look, see, look at that Arsenal in the bottom half. 11th. I mean, he's got to be under pressure in 11th place.
Yeah, yes. Here come Man City. Huckabee bringing the ball forward. Past Hariderson. Oh, he skipped past him. Continues to bring the ball forward. He hits a spectacular effort. Oh, what a strike. Darren Huckabee turns on the style. Hariderson needs to be strong. Hariderson's been rubbish, isn't he, this season? Remember how good he used to be?
Yeah.
He was at a bonus magnet, wasn't he? So, right, here come Watford again. Paolo Venazza.
Go on, pitcher. Do something, you wank bastard.
He's shooting. Oh, but it hits the side net in.
Thought pitcher was supposed to be good.
Pitcher is good. I mean, for 4.5 on set pieces. I mean, I really want him, and every week I leave it. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where there's no point getting him because I think unless his reps been bumped by playing. I think when Petkoff comes back and Johnson comes back, I think he might get dropped again. Here, Pablo Angel and Given saves.
Say speculative again, Gil, says Luke.
Did you say girls? That's Jills. Yeah, just the weekly reminder that it's G for Jills, as in Gillingham, not Gills. Speculative. What did I say? Speculative. I said spectaculative. Oh, fantastic.
Oh, that's beautiful. Spectaculative.
Yeah, meant it.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, why did Sunderland turn shit whenever I bring one of their players in? Yeah, Sunderland are a really weird one in this game, aren't they? They're the perennial mid-table team. Like, they could just destroy anyone at home, get beat away every week. They're just one of those teams.
Viduka, free in the area. Hits it high.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Westerveld saves. Ferdinand Roosevelt have to read this. Down to Viduka.
Oh, shit.
The ball comes off Bowyer. And Westerveld picks it. Any returns yet? Have you got one yet?
Tarico assist. That's it.
I got nothing.
And then he's got a -1 from the goals as well, so not good.
Yeah, if you've got 2 or 3 returns so far, you're doing well.
Yeah. Anyone that's kept Viduka's winning the game, basically, so far.
Yeah.
There isn't many there. I mean, Jermaine Wright as well. I mean, for fuck's sake. People will be sitting on Jermaine Wright with the return as well.
Christie with the free kick for Everton. Ooh. Has that gone for a corner? No, to Di Matteo. Crosses it in. Unsworth. Oh.
Edmonds loving it.
Naismith with the corner. And Telfer clears. I think I saw someone with Unsworth as vice captain this week.
Really?
Yeah, that's a nice shout.
Expecting that triple penalties that we had last season or whenever it was. That was monster. That was fantastic. I was on him as well that week.
Were you?
Yeah.
I never got any of those fluky hat tricks last season.
Yeah,
where did you finish last season?
85th in the end.
Mm-hmm.
I was riding pretty high, but then I fucked up because I banked on them not being a treble.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the kind of doubles and trebles that backed up in the last few game weeks, I'd not really accounted for. So a lot of people just cashed in, and I plummeted from about 12th to 85th in the last 3 weeks.
Oh.
So I'm not making that mistake this year. I'm going to try and hold back some of the chips.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because I think it's like I wouldn't wild card into a chip if you would in FPL, but I think like triple captain or something like that, or even the bonus points. I might try to wait until we get a decent bubble. I think.
Yeah. Right, here comes Robbie Savage. Skipped past the challenge for Berger. Savage outrunning Patrick Berger.
Loving it.
He's going past Barnby. Here goes Robbie Savage.
Goes.
This is going to be a...
Fucking
Oh,
worldie.
what a goal.
Robbie
Savage. A sensational goal. A spectaculative goal. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. I could see his golden locks flowing as he was bolting down the wing there.
Captain has a gash leg. Yeah, gash lag. He's got a gash lag. Very good. Yeah, sorry if we're struggling a bit this week, guys. It's the way it goes sometimes. He's trying his best.
He does a good job, doesn't he?
Ooh. Fucking hell, Robbie Savage. He'll be dining on that goal for the rest of his career.
Honcho swiveled on the ball. Under pressure from O'Brien. Passes to Rickard. Honcho's up in the area. Passing to Rickard. Go on, Rickard. Oh, blazed it over. I can't be too upset. Rickard's done... I've had him for ages. He's done pretty well for me. I got on him really early. Tommy Smith to Helgeson.
Ooh.
Who lets it run free? Grace picked it up.
It always makes me laugh that someone takes a shot and the keeper lets it run free. It's like, yeah, just watch it going towards the goal.
Yeah.
Then a defender's there to take it off the fucking line. It's great. He's a man in it.
Arca to Libra. Oh,
the other good one is when someone takes on about 5 players and then they're offside.
I've not seen that.
It's like everyone's on fucking Tramazepam or something in this game. Great.
You can occasionally get a player that assaults the ref and gets a 180-day ban. Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
That was a diving header by Wood off target there.
Also, there's a fractured skull injury, isn't there? That's the worst injury you can get.
I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Chadwick came forward in front of Silvestre. Go on, Silvestre. Oh,
Lay the ball off
to
Dwight York.
To York.
I knew it was going to be York. And it's 1-0.
Oh.
Take.
Silvestre assist. I'll take that. Thanks very much.
Oh, man.
There we go. Now United will sit back and anyone with Van Nistelooy captain.
This is shit. I said earlier on that the average is likely to be quite high this week. I'm not so sure now.
No, not at this rate.
Look at those goal scorers on screen and the assisters. There isn't many points there that people have got. I think some people might be on York.
So in the chat, a few people are saying the lag is quite bad. I mean, I can see you fine. So sorry, guys, if it's a bit laggy. We'll do our best to continue to commentate. So Henry headed the ball from... Oh, and Henry has scored. Thierry Henry pulls the Gooners back. Tidy finish from the Frenchman, and that is 1-1.
Nice.
Can you let us know in the chat if it's the sound or the picture that's lagging? Free kick to Liverpool. Fowler lines up. So Fowler's on the free kicks. Struck the free kick through the wall. And it's a goal. 1-1. It's a free kick from behind the crossbar. Wow, we have a game on our hands. That's 1-1.
Laggy Thatcher. And now you can. Loving it. The sound is 100% fine. Just a picture, they need to see our beautiful faces there, My wife wouldn't let me have a shave before the stream. She's like, "Why the fuck would you want to have a shave before going on the stream if you won't have a shave, to spend time with me?" I'm like, yeah, okay, fair enough.
You've got more time for your live stream than you have for me.
Well, it's not quite that bad, but
Right. So the commentaries, I don't know if it's just a pause in the commentary at the moment or it's not happening, but
just now it's happening. What have we got? We got 6, 8, 9, 10, 12 goals. You've been pretty good. It's been
yeah, only 3-0 still. Rocker Junior yellow card. Free kick to Norwich.
Go on.
Oh, he's missed by a mile. What a shame. So I think I've not seen anybody doing it, but a double United defence could be a bit of a differential going forward.
Yeah, I think the problem with that is that you might want Chadwick at any point. You know,
Selakovic, that's another
Selakovic.
one. Wow, it's 2-0 to Middlesbrough. He was running through unmarked. The 7-2-1 is not working, is it? Barry Venison will have a field day in the Premiership tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's the
Yeah.
danger that you might want you know you can't get two of Man United attacking assets.
Gronkia with an assist. We missed that one.
Didn't see that. Fantastic. We'll take that. Thanks very much, Gronkia.
Finally, we've got something.
So yeah, if you go double Man United defence as a differential, you then don't have the opportunity to double up on the attack, of course. But if you want to go no Ruud, which at his price point is viable, then maybe it is an option. And then Chadwick or Nedved is your other option.
Oof.
Safe at Mercedes.
Yeah, so I just think Chadwick will prove to be pretty decent for 9 million throughout the whole season. I think tends to not get an amazing average rating, so he might not pick up a lot of bonus, but he'll get his fair share of goals, I think, and assists for 9 million for United.
There's enough 9 millions that you can rotate around, can't you?
Yeah.
Carboni, Zenden, Pedersen, Janssen, Aymar Keane.
It's quite interesting because I've kind of gone full circle. Well, I've kind of gone from. I was a big advocate of Veron in York first season, thinking he might be a great differential versus Ruud. Didn't really pay off. Last season, I was open to having whoever, and I had Veron and Ruud alongside each other quite a lot of the time. This season, I've not had Veron once, I don't think.
I've had him most of the season. I got a wild card in him out and then brought him back in. Just the right time for this Man United's good run. And he's done all right. He's just not been amazing.
Yeah. Gronk assist. How do you like these nerds?
I can see some.
Gets his second.
Wall gets his second. Tottenham sinking without a trace.
Surely he's going to get the sack.
He's got to go. He has got to go, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So Ramanathan got in Gronkia for a hit. Well done. Pirlo's beard's got him as well. Preston. I think he's quite popular, isn't he? That's his first return as well. I got him as soon as he signs, just to try and get in there early.
Yeah, Blackburn haven't done anything. They're playing defensive even now, it looks like. Tottenham are proper gashed. They are the shit. It's such a disappointment. The first season, they were the entertaining team, which was great, particularly with James on stream. You know, it's good fun having his side be the one that could, go toe to toe every week with whoever, even if you lost. But they're just fucking shit now, aren't they?
They're awful. They're really bad. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky with injuries, but I think they've been pretty poor. Rick Harbour's unmarked. Come on, Hamilton. Spectacular bicycle kick. He's went over the crossbar. But he scooped it with a bicycle kick.
Whoop.
Don't quite know how you do that.
Yeah.
No one's picked up in the chat yet that we looks like we're sat in the same room.
We are in the same room.
I know. No one's noticed.
I know. Ooh. I need to chill out on this one beer that I've got. I need to make it last.
Go on, Titoff. The ball was cleared off the line. Campbell. And Headman again. Headman is my nemesis every week. Throw to Hughes. Here comes Lee Hughes. Way off target. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Good game there, it says. 0-0. Plenty of chances.
Yeah. So there's been very little action in the Newcastle Villa game, is there? And the Chelsea game was good at the start. That seems to have died down a little bit. But yeah, Everton Coventry's been quite a lot of action in there. Biscan heads the ball upfield. Lyth picks it up. Chips it in the penalty area. Jump with right. Delaney.
Douche.
And puts it wide. It's one of those teams I don't think I can ever... Oh, hang on. Kirkland scuffed it to Live. To Edie. Edie drives the ball at goal. And Kirkland... he saved himself there.
So...
Savage corner. God, it's all Leicester. Kirkland uses his fists. He's got away with one there. I don't remember ever owning a Leicester player in 3 seasons.
I think I had Scowcroft in the first year quite a bit.
When he was decent.
Yeah. Craig Kemp, what is that awkward, Benno? This is like a kind of an artist interpretation of the land of Sri Lanka.
Yeah, it's lovely, that picture.
It's got like various things on it, crocodiles and tea plantations and elephants and stuff. It's where I went for my honeymoon. Lovely. It was amazing.
I've heard Sri Lanka's incredible, great food, friendly people.
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah. We wanted to go somewhere that was a bit like India, but not as full on, like a proper burn. That would be for me. So
Veron fries in the free kick. Yes, come on.
Who was the assistant? That's what I want to know.
I just heard my little girl upstairs copying me, going, "Yay!"
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, it's a lovely place. Yeah, really nice.
On the bucket list, absolutely.
Oh, it's none.
Take that. Thank you very much.
Fucking hell. Here we go. This is it. This is the turning of the tide. I should have gone left-hand side. I told Captain I wasn't going to do the stream unless I was on the right-hand side. And now it's
Cole hits overlooking shot. He's gone wide. He was a frustrating own. Has anyone got Veron as captain? Did anyone go for captain? I should have gone vice. There's a few people in the chat saying West Ham are scoring 3-0 up apparently.
Yeah, does that mean they've lined themselves up with a semi-final against Barcelona? Is that right, isn't it?
You're joking.
I think so.
Ramberg. Oh, he's hit the upright.
Someone can tell me in the chat. Yeah, does that mean West Ham are lining themselves up with Barcelona next round? I'm pretty sure that's the case, isn't it?
Oh, can you imagine? Oh, Richie will be delighted. I mean, that's why you watch football, isn't it?
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
Incredible.
I mean, Barcelona are losing to Frankfurt. Oh shit!
Oh, unbelievable.
Okay, all right. So it is that other fixture that they were coming back at, but Barcelona are fucked, aren't they, at the minute?
Yeah, they are. They still got an all right, good team, but yeah. But hang on, didn't they beat Real Madrid recently? Or did Real Madrid? It was 4-0 recently, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Christie, right-footed low shot, and Christie scored. It's finally 1-0 to Everton. Was that a Titoff assist as well? Fantastic.
I think he might have been, yeah.
Lovely stuff. Yes. So he did nothing for weeks and weeks. So I was just about to get rid of him, and he started delivering.
Fucking hell, Captain. Switch me over in the second half. This is not going well.
Do you want to swap chairs, mate?
Yeah, come on then. Let's go. I'm supposed to go that way. Yeah. Graham S. came back from Sri Lanka a month ago. Loved it. Shame what's occurring there at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. I worked with someone from Sri Lanka. She was telling me about it. Apparently, it's really bad over there.
Yeah.
Oh, Etherington's on. So Clark's off because he's awful. That's Ziga gone to left back and Etherington on the wing. Pep Talk saying West Ham will probably get Rangers. Is that a possibility?
I thought the quarterfinals were mapped out. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought they were getting lined up against whoever won the Barcelona game anyway. Maybe I'm wrong.
Thompson sends the ball high and wide of the goal. That was nearly an equaliser for Coventry. So a few people got Christie. So Pilo's Beard's got him. Duzatelli, Christie, Vice and Titoff. Oh, well done. Roll on the top 700. Come on.
Yeah, man. He's killing it. Christie, this is the thing. I think Everton as well. Everton, Ipswich. might do all right. I've just looked at the league table; they are in the bottom half, but I
Mm.
suspect Everton might do all right this season, but come the end.
Yeah. Here comes Anderton. Etherington. He
Matty
puts it
Everington,
wide. He's done well when he's played. He's decent on
love,
this, isn't he? Him and
love Matty Everington. He
did they?
was.
I seem to
I
remember
think
Tottenham
everyone
signed
loves
him
him.
from
Yeah.
Peterborough along with Simon Davis. Was that right?
Yeah,
Years ago.
maybe. I think, but obviously he played for Stoke for a while as well, and he was great. He was absolutely brilliant. They loved him at Stoke.
Did they?
Yeah.
We never had that quality at Gillingham. We had Rod Wallace. He played.
Really? You
Yeah.
had Sir Rodney Wallace?
Yeah, we had him and Johnson up front. Was it Tommy Johnson? They both got injured when we signed them. They didn't play that much, but they were really good when they played. We used to have Akinbaye. We had Trevor Benjamin on loan for a little while.
Akinbaye, yeah, he was at Stoke
Yeah,
as well.
he was quality for us.
It's just one of those plays that you'll never forget them playing, even if he was only there for like half a season or something.
Yeah, brilliant. We had Biskin Hippier on the volley. Oh, imagine if he'd scored that. That would have been a popular one. Carla Saba, don't know if you remember that name. That was
Yeah, he played for Stoke as well.
He was brilliant.
These are all these journeymen that have played for about 12 clubs, you know. And
Played for Brentford as well. He was a lovely guy. I met him. He was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dyer. Oh, Newcastle. Something's happening. Carl Court. It's well wide. We used to have Carla Saba and Bob Taylor. You know, there was two Bob Taylors. There was the West Brom one, and we had one as well. And Man City signed him for $1.5 million, and then he got crocked immediately. There was one game he scored 5 in an away game against Burnley after 50 minutes, and that was the game where everyone sat up and looked, and then he got signed a few weeks later.
And that's not the Bob Taylor from West Brom?
No, it's a different one.
Right, okay, because he was pretty lethal as well, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. That's wide from Armstrong for Ipswich. Yeah, and he played for Wolves for a bit as well. And I think he was at Brentford too. Bob Taylor, 5 goals at Burnley. Jack remembers. So I think Jack's from Kent as well. And are you a Gills fan, Jack? I know that you know your stuff about Gillingham. Live passes to Delaney, cross into the far post. Here comes Robbie Savage.
Here we go.
Is it another? Oh, and it's just wide. Do you like Max Amer, Gills? He came out of our academy. He was quality for us, Max Amer. Very good centre back. I think he's German. Yeah.
Cahill.
This.
What are Sunderland doing? This is fucked up.
Right. So anyone who's I think if Libra doesn't score, I could have it could be an Atmatsides clean sheet and possibly the first one since I've had him. So either way, I don't mind if it was just 1 against 1. Joe Wilkinson's a huge Gills fan. Yeah, Joe Wilkinson's hilarious. Yeah, he's Gillingham Joe on Twitter. York for the long-range pile driver. Oof. Good save by Mercer.
I'll tell you something though. If Watford do ever get a clean sheet, Atmatsides is going to be on for a monster haul, isn't he? Because he's going to get save points in all the games now. So on that basis, you know, he might be worth just keeping him because you're not expecting much. Like I played the last 3 weeks without a goalkeeper, and I've done pretty well.
Yeah, so have anyone who's played Sereni. It's like not having a keeper. Are there any famous Stoke fans out there?
Fame what? In the chat?
No, in general. Well, hopefully in the chat, but I mean in general.
Not really. Toby Jones, you know the actor Toby Jones.
Yeah.
He's a Stoke fan. If people know him, he played Nello in Marvelous. If you ever saw Marvelous, he was also in Sherlock. He was a baddie in one of the Sherlock episodes. He was on Detectorists. If you've seen that,
I've not. It's supposed to be good. Yeah,
so he's a Stoke fan. What's his face? He was big in the late 90s. What's he called now? Hancock.
Oh, Nick Hancock. He was a Stoke fan, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a big Stoke fan.
Radisson to Armstrong.
All the time. There isn't many famous Stoke fans, though, I don't think.
Ipswich fighting hard. That was just a chance there.
Robbie Williams is a Vale fan.
He is a Vale fan.
Yeah.
Oz Clark, the wine expert. You know him? He's a Gills fan. There's not many of them.
Oh, Joe Wilkins, you meet your guy from he does the
8 out of 10 cats.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's a Gills fan.
Ooh. Nick Hancock was a Stoke fan. Yeah, he's a massive Stoke fan. He's got a proper Stokey accent. If you listen to him, yeah.
Oh yeah, I told you before I went to that away game 0-0 where Jill stayed up at Stoke, and the first time I've ever been to Stoke. Oh fucking hell! When I was driving around there. Welcome to Stoke. Just ring roads and cones everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, a goal for Robbie Fowler. 2-1 to Liverpool. That's what I call, I think.
You're just talking. People just showing out famous people from Stoke now. I'll tell you something. This is
Thea Turner.
This is
that Thea Turner from Stoke?
Yes, she is. This is very topical. So, the captain of the Titanic was from Stoke, and this is the anniversary of the setting sail of the Titanic. Mm-hmm. It crashes tomorrow.
Maybe he was watching the game when he should have been steering the boat.
Julian Clary is Stoke fan, according to.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Moore was a Gills fan. So one of our stands is called the Brian Moore stand. Yeah. That's a Newcastle injury. Oh, it's the keeper. Steve Harper unforgiven.
And also one of the greatest footballers that ever lives from Stoke-on-Trent, you know? Sir Stanley Matthews.
Stanley Matthews, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's half time.
Played till he was 50 years old.
He did.
So the season prior to England winning the World Cup, or it might have been the season before, he was playing in the second tier as a 50-year-old on the wing. He's a legend, mate.
Unbelievable. So that's half time. Do you want to have a quick rundown of the scores?
Yeah. Arsenal 1, Leeds 1, Bradford 2, Tottenham 0, Chelsea 0, Bolton 0, Everton 1, Coventry 0, Ipswich 1, Man City 2, Leicester 1, Liverpool 2, Man United 2, Norwich 0, Middlesbrough 2, Blackburn 0, Newcastle 0, Aston Villa 0, Watford 2, Sunderland 0.
So quite a few goals. I think Mark Dorney in the chat saying 17 goals, not one goal scorer. Oh, so anyone?
Yeah, same. I haven't got a goal. 17.
You've got a goal. Assists. Who's got the most returns out there so far? Attacking returns. Can't count clean sheets. Don't count yet.
Oof. Best way to have an oatcake. Yeah. So the Smiths 1986. He knows about oatcake. So the North Staff's delicacy is an oatcake. It's not like the Scottish oatcake. It's it's a bit like a chapati or like a pancake made out of oats. Mm-hmm. And it's a big thing in around Stoke-on-Trent. Best way to have an oatcake. Well, the classic is like cheese and bacon. So it's like a breakfast. It's like a breakfast thing. Sausage and cheese.
Sounds
or you
nice.
You could have 2 oatcakes, like 2 plates, and just fill it with all breakfast stuff. So like sausage, bean, eggs, mushrooms, all that shit. It's great.
Sounds good. Hangover food.
Yeah.
Do you, Kentish food. So I grew up in Kent, as you can probably tell, being a Gills fan. So gypsy tart. Do you know what one of those is?
No, go on.
Gypsy tart. It's like a pastry case, like short crust pastry, and then I think it's just filled with. It's literally cooked sugar and either evaporated or condensed milk. That's it, into a pastry case, and then it's done in the oven. And they're so sickly, but with custard, absolutely lovely.
Sounds good. They're good.
Yeah.
Mushy peas with an oatcake. Craig, get out of town. Bacon and cheese. Marky Sharky, he knows the crap. Bacon and cheese.
The way you spelt it, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So he's either from Stoke or he knows the lingo. Marky Sharky.
He does. So there's a Twitter account I've recently followed called Footy Scran at Footy Scran. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. No, sounds good though.
Quality. So it just tweets pictures of football food all from around the UK and even around the world. Some of the stuff you see, like, it's either so shit is good, like a really dirty burger, or there's some really high good quality food at some of the football. It definitely seems to be improving these days. I mean, Gillingham food's always been awful, but you can get. This is like Forest Green Rovers. They're all vegan, aren't they? There you can get some really good vegan food. So one of my nearest clubs where I live in London is Dulwich Hamlet. So I used to. Before I do what I do now, I used to manage pubs, and I used to run the main home pub for Dulwich Hamlet. and we used to get all their fans in every week, and they get like 3,300 at every home game, considering they're like tier 7 or tier 6.
Bad is it at all?
And,
No?
they're like one of the best supported clubs in non-league, and yeah, it's all very middle class, but a good bunch of fans. Or playing pink. I don't know if you've seen the pink home kit that they have.
No,
And there's a big girl story behind them getting kicked out of the ground, and then they got promoted. Anyway, the food there is, because it's kind of middle class, southeast London, Dulwich, darling. It's fantastic. It's really, really good.
Lovely.
JLo strategy, love footy scran. Can I ask? I saw you earlier, JLo strategy. Can I ask why you've got that name?
Pep Talk's got York, Varane vice captain, Christie goals, Gronkiar assists, Melchior yellow, Viduka for Phillips. Is that good or bad? I think that's probably good, to be honest. Based on what we've got, I mean, what have you got? You're doing all right, aren't you?
I think I'm doing. What have I got? So I've got Varane goal, Gronkiar assist, Silvestre assist,
Titov assist.
Titov assist. That's all right. Yeah.
Nice, you're doing pretty good.
At Mercedes. Well, I'm not going to hold out for that. We'll see. The only thing that's really hurt me is the Viduka goal. There's not been any like big scorers from players that I haven't got. No. Yeah, it's been a few random scorers so far.
You any good on the dartboard, Benji? Yeah, a lot of famous darts players are from Stoke-on-Trent. They're also pretty good at fucking fondling young girls from all accounts.
I saw that on the news today.
Yeah. Ted Anke getting up to no good. Bit disappointed. I didn't realise he was only 54. He won the World Championships when he was 20, and he looked like he fucking did on the pictures you see on the BBC now. So he's only about 33, and he looked like a pedophile then. You know, like allegedly. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, he's got up to no good. But then we've also got we've had obviously got Phil Taylor from Stoke as well.
Yeah.
He won it about 15 times. And Eric Bristow moved to Stoke from Cockneyland. I don't know why. He moved to Stoke to be a darts player. So like Stoke's the home of like decent darts.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've got to go to Ali Pali one day. It looks incredible. Apparently it's such a good day out. JLo strategy, big at the back. If you know, you know. Quality. And then Alexandra Reynolds. I bought my first house in Gillingham in June, making great life decisions. Yesterday saw two women throwing glass at each other on the high street. Yeah. Gillingham High Street is a shithole. Oh, the Medway towns. Oh, I mean, there are some nice bits, but yeah.
He pled guilty today, Ted Anke. Yeah. What's Luke saying?
Used to have a clit, now I have cock. My fave line from JLo's side.
I like it.
Oh.
Did you see? Who's the one that do independent women?
Destiny's Child.
That Destiny's Child. Because they sing Alf Garnett, don't they?
Yeah.
Alf Garnett.
She's on my feet. Alf Garnett. Have you seen that? Is it from beta.com? I've seen that. There's like an animated video of that. Yeah, I've seen that before. I know what you mean. But there's one. Is it what's that song? Whenever, wherever. You know that one? Whenever, wherever.
Oh yeah.
There's a line in that. I can't remember. What's her name?
Is it Shakira, that one?
Shakira. There's a line in that. I think it's like the second verse where it says, "Have you seen my breasts? They are like mountains," or something like that.
I don't know if you like Peter Kay. I do like Peter Kay. He's got some of the latest stand-up. He's done that kind of misquoted things from songs.
I've seen that. It's brilliant. Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, it's very, very funny.
Yeah.
Shakira, yeah.
I always wanted to come up with a chant about Shakira at Stoke based on that, but I think it would have been far too elaborate for pissed up Stoke fans to sing.
My favourite Gillingham chant, without a doubt, it's such a football chant. So any Northern club comes to play at GW. Please let me know in the chat if anyone else sings this song.
Yeah.
We sing, in the northern slums, you look in the dustbin for something to eat. You find a dead cat and you think it's a treat. In the northern slums.
Fucking hell. Wow.
Ever since I started counting that 93, I still sing it.
Wow. Yeah, there you go.
Chris F in the chat. Shakira, my breasts are small and humble so that you don't confuse them with mountains. There we go. Please tell me you didn't Google it and you knew that off by heart. Oh, Stephen Hamilton as well. Barca 3-0 down now. Oh my goodness.
The wank.
So did Stoke get into Europe when they were in the Premier League?
They did. I was going to say earlier on, they ended up playing Valencia in the final thing. They only got to the last 32. They got past the group stages. And then they played Valencia and lost 2-0. They lost 1-0, 1-0 in a two-leg game. But that was pretty sweet. I didn't get to either of the two games, but you know, you live for those things. If you're like a mid-table in Premier League, which we were at that point, so you know, a lower half, but say you live for stuff like that, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, as a Gills fan, I mean, when we were in the Championship, it was like 15, 20 years ago now. We were a few seasons where we were playing really well, and we got when Sheffield Wednesday were in the Premier League, we knocked them out. When we I think it was the year before we were in the Championship. We ended up playing Arsenal when we got into the Championship at Highbury, and we were 2-1 down, and we got it back to 2-2. If you remember this name, Ty Gooden, he's the winger we used to have. He scored a screamer, and then they had to bring on Henry and Pires, and they finished us off 5-2. But that was incredible. Do you still sing the last waltz at Gills? Yeah, we do. We still sing the last waltz, and then it turns into Hey Jude, but we sing the Gills instead.
Elliot Land, I still can't believe Stoke let Choupo-Moting go to PSG now at Bayern. I mean, fucking hell, his agent must be a fucking genius. Do you know what I mean? I think he scored 2 goals against Man United in the second game of the season, did fuck all for the rest of the season, got relegated, and in the end he's now at Bayern via PSG. What a route!
Oh my goodness!
What a route that he's gone down.
But who was the manager then? Was it Pulis?
When we went, it was Mark Hughes got sacked, didn't he? Halfway through that season, we ended up with Lambert right at the end, and then we went down. And the team that we had, I mean, we had Zuma at the back, Shaqiri, this Choupo-Moting who's playing for Bayern now. The team was too good to go down, but they just weren't fighters. They were fucking prima donnas, thinking they were bigger than playing it for a team that were in the bottom 3 in the Premier League. And that's why we're fucked now, really.
Yeah. Where are you in the league now?
About 14th. We fucking sold it. I mean, we're waiting for next season now, basically.
So we were talking before the stream started, for quite a while before it started, and Benno was saying that he's a bit of a musician, and he's not brought it up yet in the Discord, but if we got anyone in the chat that can play an instrument, I think we need to get a ChampMan band together.
Let's build an orchestra.
Absolutely. If anyone can play anything.
Yeah.
Fancy Craig on the triangle. I reckon Captain probably could be right on the drums. Just to fancy him as a bit of a.
Oh my god! And we also had that Hesse Rodriguez, Marky Sharky's put up there. My god, he was fucking. Have you seen him? He's the guy who thinks he's a reggaeton star.
No.
Oh man! If you want a good laugh, look up Jesse. So
right.
Jesse. So
right.
we got him from Real Madrid. I think he's about 25, 26. And there was like a big fanfare going, yeah, we got a Real Madrid player coming at Stoke and it's going to be fantastic. Mate, he'd rather make reggaeton music than be a footballer. He's a pisser. He's just a joke. He's a joke.
I hate that. I hate that with footballers who are just more interested in other stuff than they are their career. Right, here we go. Right. Captain, heavy metal rhythm guitar. Craig's the rapper. Motley Barnett on the drums. Robin lead guitar.
Sounds like we've got Rage Against the Machine racked up already.
We need anyone on the bass.
Yeah.
We need.
Going to segue in it from Begovic scored once for Stoke. Yeah, he's got the record for the longest distance goal in the Premier League.
Oh, quality.
He scored from just outside his 6-yard box. Yeah, Yese, Bojan, Afellay, Shaqiriani, team was stacked. Yeah, it was great. It was great for a bit, but the thing is, it was all off the back of Pulis's hard work getting some proper players in there who gave a shit. They added a lot of like talented players like that.
Yeah.
So that really worked for a couple of years. But once all that core of players kind of went, we were left with all these these prima donnas.
Don't have that grit in the dressing room.
And that's it. That was it. When we had that mix, it was fun. I mean, he's put all that, but the best player we had was what's his name? Centre midfielder, played for Valencia, played for Sevilla for ages. And Nzonzi, he was fucking brilliant. He was fucking brilliant.
He was really good.
He was amazing for Stoke. He was a brilliant player. I'll play the flute. I do most nights. The skin flute, yeah. The pink oboe. Here we go.
John Shanley. My dad sold my drum kit without telling me, the fecker. Oh. Substitute. Right. Second half. Zepeda off.
Oof.
Oh. He's been terrible this season. So Steve Finnan, he's like DM right left, but can play wing or fullback. And I've owned him a couple of times. He's quite good on the wing.
Yeah.
He's not played much this season.
Chadwick
chipping it in for Van Nistelooy. He rises above Mackay. It's a header from Ruud. Oh, Mercer saves.
That was going to be a good start to the second half for us. Yeah, that crouch goal against Man City, that's the best goal I've seen live in my entire life. That was a fucking screamer, Elliot landed.
I can't think of it now.
Oof. You want to see that? That was amazing. That was a header and volley that he wouldn't have got away with. He like sets himself up with 2 touches with his lanky legs and just volleys it across the box.
I remember.
Straight into the top corner over Joe Hart. It was I went mental when that went in.
He was Crouch. Everyone thought of him as a target man, but he was so good with his feet.
He was ace. He was great. Good. I mean,
Parler
with a goal.
Ray Parler. That's 2-1 to Arsenal. Cole and assist. I don't think he's very high owned. Highbury and Romford are rocking.
Rage against the Gary Breen. Yeah, that's the team.
Have we got any banned names for ChampMan players? There's got to be a few, aren't there? Simply Redknapp.
Yeah, that's good. This is it. Yes, that's it. That's what we want. We want footballing puns.
Yeah. The Dubliners. There we go. The Dion Dubliners.
The Dion Dubliners, yeah. The Thompson twins.
Yeah.
Ride the Lightning. Nice.
Oh, Steve Harper. Oh, this is big. Steve Harper's down. He's just called into action. Must still be cold, but Newcastle don't have any goalkeepers on the bench. He can't continue. Robbie Elliott coming on. Oh, brilliant. You love to see it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, fantastic.
This could be a field day.
Oh, amazing. Oh, McGrath on for Hendry. Oh, that's tough for Hendry owners. So hang on. Rufus received a yellow card for something. Classic ChampMan. So hang on. Is anyone out there got some Villa attacking players this second half? I think a few people will be playing Hadji. Could be good for Villa this half.
There's some cracking ones coming in. Captain's clearly a Metallica fan, but we've got like Ruud van Nistelooy.
Oh, very good.
Smashing Hopkins. Red Nut Chili Peppers.
I bet everyone who got Hendry went, oh, brilliant, and then Hendry got subbed off.
Yeah.
Oh, Arthur McCain, yeah. Pookie Blinders.
That doesn't count. He's not in our game.
No, it doesn't count.
And it's not a band.
So what do? You think of the footballer first, or you think of the band first? Think of the band first and work one round it, surely. Headed by Heskey. Oh, 3-1 Liverpool. Doing well, aren't they? Biscan has been doing bits. Heskey's good in this game when he wants to be.
Radioheadman, like it. Take Twatto. Love it.
Nice. I love
More
it.
than a wheeling. Is that more than a wheeling?
More than a feeling.
Wheeling to me. Paul McCartney Band. Radio Heat. We've already had it. Radio Heatman. Very good.
Oh,
Robbie
just over
Savage Garden. R. Kelly.
I love it.
Yeah. Steve Bruce
Steve Bruce
Springsteen and the E Street Band.
Another one to follow on Twitter. Steve Bruce at weddings. Absolutely hilarious. If someone just keeps getting wedding photos and then just photoshopping Steve Bruce into them. Oh, it's so funny.
Limp Bizkit. These are quality.
Limp Bizkit's great.
Dropkick Danny Murphy's. France.
Libra. Oh, cleared off the line.
Get some
Didn't even get a save point.
I need some fucking returns this week. This is shit.
Atmazida saves again. Come on. I'm happy with either Libra scoring or Atmazida saving. Taribo West. No, you want to have go Taribo West rather than go West, don't you?
Bolton, More Than a Feeling. The Viduka Band. Harry Kuehl and the Gang. Lovely.
That's good. Titov. Oh,
I'm loving it.
Kuehl and the Gang.
Kuehl and the Gang. You were just a bit too slow.
Yeah. Gronk 182. Love it. That's brilliant. Here comes Bothroyd. And it's saved by Eleftheropoulos. Christina Agralibra.
Van Nistelrooy Orbison. Yeah,
that's the best one yet.
I love it. I love it. Mike Duff and the Mechanics.
Oh, brought me the tears. That was so funny. Marinelli area into Johnston. Oh, caught by Lambropoulos. Sunderland still going for it, aren't they?
So
Arca into the penalty. Dreyer. He strikes the ball with fury. Oh. Arca, again, another player done nothing this season, has he?
Jermaine Wright said Freddie Lundberg. Wow.
Nice.
Double-ended.
Veron with the free kick. Hit low from long range by York. Oh, and it's saved.
Keane. I was going to say DeVos as well, like Bros.
Yeah.
Pretty lame.
I'm trying to look at my record player over there. And I can't see any of the records. The only one I can see is the one I had on the top, which I was playing just before my daughter's bedtime, which was Black Lace Agadoo, which tends to get played quite a lot in my house.
Oh, it's been retracted, King of Leon Knight. You retracted it, but I saw it.
Mercer cleans out York. Is it a penalty? It is a penalty. Is that Veron on the pens?
You are laughing.
Mercer straight red. Oh, it could be a bloodbath.
This is good, but it's not. Ruud gets
about Old Trafford after all. Mike Taylor.
No, Veron's on this.
So Nolan's gone off. Veron, come on. Yes. Juan Sebastian Veron.
Tarico Flo. Da-da-dia, la-la-lia, bam-bam-ba-la-la-la-la. Orinoco Flow. Yeah, well, that's an obscure one. That is,
I know that song.
Yeah.
That's a cracking shout. Cahill got too much on it. Comes Ferrer. Arcapott's in the box. Phillips. Oh, Kevin Phillips. Oh. They've got one back. Phillips.
This is shit.
That's a horrible goal for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a clean sheet wipeout and a Kevin Phillips goal.
I'm going to spend the rest of the time getting puns, man.
Anyone that's got well, there's a couple of changes for Ipswich there. So that's Redknapp for Fotheringham, straight swap. But Doherty's just come on and he's going up front. I think came on for Armstrong. So I don't know if anyone's got Gary Doherty, but you've now got a centre back up a striker. Shane McCarthy, Dwight Bjork.
Dwight
Very good.
red.
What about Chadwick?
Gonna get sent off.
Straight red card for
fucking
Chadwick.
kidding me, man.
Oh,
This is wank. He was nearly my vice captain.
Oh, dearie me. 10v10. That makes up for the Phillips goal.
What the fuck?
Oh, dear. I think a lot of people were probably going to get rid of him anyway next week, but that's harsh. What a game. Oh, it's been an eventful week. We only have 54 minutes.
Pep Talk is fucking killing it, man. He's had...
What's he got?
Phillips captain, Veron vice captain, and a York assist.
Pep Talk. Oh, well done, Pep.
Oh, man. Yeah, that wild card's going to get flipped real quick for me now, I think, because not only have I fucked up structure, I've got Chadwick I'm going to be missing in the next game or two.
Mm-hmm. Luke, fuck.
This is wank.
So they're on for 4-7. Loads of substitutions pre-60 coming here. Kings of Leonardson, very good. I just thought of one. It's hard to try and think of them when you're doing this, but Fleetwood McAteer.
Pretty good. That's good. That's good. That's good. The Jussie Cat dolls.
O'Brien off for Janssen. Right, so that'll be a Blackburn changing formation because they must be 2 up top at least.
Yeah.
Or I don't think they'll be playing. They don't think they've got anyone on the pitch to have Janssen behind front 2. I think it will be. Luke might know better than me, but or Craig. They're both here, but I think that'll be 2 up top for Blackburn now. Yellow card to Dyche. Well, I thought it was a good challenge.
Aztec TT Camera. Nice. Queens of the Steve Stone Age.
I like it. That's brilliant. Thompson. And he's wide of the goal. Do you remember that Shaggy song, Angel?
Now, they don't change formations in game. Janssen will be in defensive midfielder. Really?
Is that right? Fair enough. There you go. Luke knows better than me. Janssen will be in DM.
Well.
Bloody hell. They haven't got any DMs on the bench, I don't think. I seem to remember. Was that Sibon on? I didn't see who that. Was that Ardley? They can change mentality but not formations.
That's
there you go.
really
It's me told. Can they change their attacking arrows, Luke? Do you know that? Murphy follows in low.
Well.
Oh, it's a goal for... That's 4-1 now to Liverpool.
Smashing it.
Leicester are just... They'll either win 3-0 or they'll have a game like this.
The Beatty Boys, dropkick Danny Murphy's.
Beatty Boys, very good. Tears for Peter Fear. Oh, I don't think... Is Peter Fear in the game? Wimbledon, wasn't he? That's good. I like that. Celine Dion Dublin.
Rage against the making. Rage against the McCain.
Titov to Campbell. Oh, Headman, you bastard. No, can't interrupt arrows. So there you go. Something I've learned today. So I always find it weird when a player gets sent off for the opposition. So let's say it's let's say the goalkeeper playing 4-4-2. Goalkeeper, Stubbs beats the keeper to the ball. Goal for Alan Stubbs, 2-0. Flapping Headman. Oh, my boy. I think, yeah, because captain's got Naismith in his dead team, I think, because then Panda's got McAteer. And GX on for Campbell, loads of substitutions. So, yeah, so when let's say the opposition's playing 4-4-2, goalkeeper gets sent off. They'll normally sub off a striker, stick a goalie in, and then look at their formation, and it's just like 4-4-1 with the second striker just missing. They don't even move the striker to the centre.
Yeah, that's what you normally see, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eric Clapham. Nice.
Kanye Vesterveld, I like that. NSYNC Claire, very good.
Well, that's enlightening me. That's how shit the AI is. He won't actually change the formation.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Omri offside. Oh, Luke complaining that he's having a bad week.
1 assist and a red card. Yeah, well, I've got 2 assists and a red card. So
Fowler. Oh, Fowler's pulled his hammy. Littmanen on. We haven't seen much of Littmanen this season. He played quite a lot, didn't he? First season or two.
Yeah.
Seem to remember him being not great. You seen what Pirlo's beard's put in there?
Depeche FPL mode, very good.
Graham S. late to the stream. Where you been? What's more important than the stream? BGX.
Surely the Venga Boys. That's a band.
Yeah. Backer Street Boys, good.
Backer Street Boys.
What do we reckon? There's 60 minutes now, so is it too early to start talking about clean sheets? Redknapp into the penalty area. Matt Holland, go on, Matty. Oh, way off target.
What would be the icing on the cake here would be a Bolton 1-0 away win.
It's Matty Holland's birthday the other day. He's 48.
Yeah, he's great. He gets involved in this game, doesn't he? Or he has done over the season that we've had it on, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Cindy Libra? No, that's terrible. Cindy Lauper.
That's rubbish. Sorry, Mark.
S Club Sven. Sven.
Littmanen. Oh, but Walker lets him run free. Hang on.
Oh, Liverpool are flying.
Unbelievable. Littmanen scored. Unbelievable. There you go. Shows how much I know. Billy Davis, can't believe how his team conceded 5.
Aero Tommy Smith.
Slakovic to Ricard. Hit low from long range. Oh, come on, Ricard. Back to Ricard. Go on. Oh. How can he clear it into his head? Ricard barges into Weatherall. Oh, yellow card.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is wank.
I've got him as vice captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've had a couple of Veron returns, so that probably makes up for it. I should have gone Veron vice captain.
Go on, Carboni. Oh.
Petit. Go on, Petit. Oh, so that. Ah. Oh.
Ooh.
Petit. Zola.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's all Chelsea at the moment, isn't it?
We're scraping the barrel now.
Me and Martin are like the only 2 people in the game that have got Emmanuel Petit. I haven't seen anyone else that's got him. Dyer to the byline. Crosses it in. Watson heads up.
Ooh.
Where was Shearer? Here he is. Hit the ball, Shearer. And it's wide.
Littmanen cherry. That is fucking terrible.
Petit, go on. Yes.
Petit shot, boys.
Petit blast the ball towards the top corner. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh.
Weatherall girls. What is that?
That's the Weather Girls.
Ah.
Yeah.
Leds are paid it.
Van Nistelooy, here he goes, making himself some
Come
space.
on.
Here's a volley. Go on. Oh, for God's sake.
Fuck off. I was due one. Eagle Eye Terry, that's good. Eagle Eye
That's
Terry,
very good.
I was due a bad week.
Nana Terry's brother, wasn't it?
Marilyn Hanson.
It's still going. Looks like Barcelona have got one back.
James Brown.
Touched off the wall. Thompson picks up the loose ball. Tries a low drive.
They've got to be scoring.
Oh, Thompson.
They've got to be scoring
He's got his
goals.
goal. Again, well, it's Elliott in goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure one or two people have still got Thompson. Craig, have you still got Thompson? Don't know if he's playing him. I don't know if anyone said it, but I've just thought of one. Roque Junior Senior.
Very good.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I've seen that on the chat or have I thought of that one.
Dire Straits, that's a good one. Well,
very good.
Good one. The beautiful Southgate.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Matt Hall and Oates, love it. I like Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates are brilliant.
Yeah,
they did some cracking tunes.
Rio Speedwagon. Rio Speedwagon, I like it. You've redeemed yourself, Mark Downey. From
yes, that's very good.
Yeah, Thompson Twins. I already had that one.
Mm-hmm. Boys to her man.
Everything but the girl. Nice.
Yeah. I've got to love a bit of a slow 90s R&B. Do you remember Boys to Men?
Yeah.
Oh.
Boys to Men?
Yeah. Did that song? I think it was I'll Make Love to You.
I'll make love to you if you want me to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tito, Dido. Luke's getting involved.
Yeah.
Black Eyed Peas.
Try harder.
Pretty good.
Black Eyed Peas, that's good.
Yeah, fuck the game, man. I've got no returns. I'm way more interested in this. Black Box. What did Black Box sing?
Black Box, Right on Time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Was that out about 93, wasn't it?
Carboni M. Oh, they're getting better again.
Oh, Carboni M's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a quality one.
Luther DeVos.
I love Luther Vandross.
What did Boney M sing? Was that Raspy?
Boney M, loads. Yeah. Rivers of Babylon.
Yeah.
Oh God, I've got their greatest hits over there. I'll have a look at it.
Bon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, that's quality.
Yeah. Cheers, Marky. Where are you from, Marky? Let me know. I know you're from
Greening Day. It's good. Daddy Cool, yeah, that was the other one. Brown Girl in the Ring. That was a good tune.
Where's Brown in the Ring? La, la, la.
Did a Christmas one, didn't they? Mary's Boy Child, that was Boney M as well.
Ram Mark Steen, what's that?
That's Rammstein.
Very good. Mark Steen was a fucking legend. What a player he was.
Was he Chelsea?
Well, he was a Stoke player, wasn't he? He went to Chelsea for we sold him for about 2 million, and this was in '93. Scored 10 goals in about 12 games, and then he fucked himself, and then that was it.
Did he?
He was an absolute legend for Stoke, he was.
I've just seen David Rowe, Hadji Gugu. That's brilliant. That's so good.
Adam Francis dissing me in the chat.
Saying you
I've not got enough. I'm having to nurse this one.
I'm on the alcohol-free ones. They're really good.
Stino.
So Benno told me he's not drinking, so I went got the alcohol-free beers, and then he's like, "No, I've got a beer." Trevor Benjamin. Oh, he scored. They got one back.
Mark Stevie.
5-2. Delaney with 2 assists. I'm sure 1 or 2 people have got Delaney. Kirkland's just rooted. Maybe I won't get Kirkland after all.
The Smiths 1986. Tell me more. I'm intrigued. Where was that? Fleetwood McAtee, you're late to the party with that, Craig. We've had that one.
That was me, Craig.
Lionel Richie Wellens, the legend.
Oh, Eamon Fazeli, sixpence none the pitcher. That is quality. That is really good.
Are we going into album titles now as well? Dark Side of the Poo.
Headman saved it yet again. Anyone who's got Headman, even though they've lost his clean sheet, I reckon he's got a couple of save points today. So the only 0-0 is still Chelsea-Bolton.
Brilliant. Well, that's my 2 fucking clean sheets. In fact, I got 3 clean sheets in that game. I think I'll probably take a 0-0 at this point.
Liverpool substitution. Risa on for Barnby. Don't quite know what that means for them shuffling around. Is that when Risa's going left mid?
Eagles of Death, mate. Mikel. Benjamin.
The smashing pumpkin seller.
Shearer featured at all.
We're already going to tell you.
They're down to 10 men. They got a fucking outfield player in goal. Ronald. We're going to get fucked up by Villa in the last 20.
Ronald, if you've not been following, Given went off injured. Harper came on, then Harper got injured as well. And Robbie Elliott's in goal for 10 men, Newcastle.
Johnny Cashley Ward.
Sylvester.
Johnny Cashley Cole.
To Veron. To Van Nistelooy. Go on, Van Nistelooy. With a Veron assist, please. Go on. Oh, he puts it wide.
Solakovic up. What's that one?
Smack my bitch up.
I'm doing songs now. I'm very good. Bob Marley.
Oh, Bob Marley's good.
Arca Monkeys.
Yeah. Metal Arca, good. What about the B-Teals? For Teal. Right. Here come Bradford. Langley intercepted, but he couldn't control. Tottenham withheld the pressure. They've been shit, haven't they, Tottenham?
Yeah.
They're shit in real life. Did you know what? They're annoying to support in real life, and they're hard to watch on here as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Got to be the most frustrating club to support. I can't think of one more frustrating. And that's Libra off for Jorge Leteo.
Fuck this game week in the asshole. I'm not having it. I want to be a host next time.
Oh, are you having a bad week?
I'm having a terrible. I've had 2 assists. I think I'm on 2 assists and 3 clean sheets. What are Ipswich doing? Yeah, I've got an.
You got Tarico assist.
Yeah, 3 clean sheets and 2 assists. Lampard.
What was that you chucked? Was it the cat?
No. Just a random effigy of my game week. And
Benjamin. Oh, it's 5-3.
Jerry
Trevor Benjamin.
The pacemaker's lovely. Trevor Benjamin.
Yeah.
What a game.
5-3. Filbert Street has woken up. Have you been to Filbert? It's not Filbert Street anymore, is it? You've been to see I've seen Gillingham at Leicester. They got quite loud supporters. Leicester. They got a good home crowd. You know, sometimes you go to a club stadium and the fans are just so quiet.
I've not been to. Don't tend to go to many away games. I've been like season ticket holder for Stoke on and off. I've not gone much this year though. Since COVID, my father gone at all.
Yeah.
Henri.
When I was at uni in Northampton about 20 years ago. That's old now. And Northampton's brilliant in the Midlands. You get to loads of clubs.
Yeah.
So on a Saturday, I'd go, away games, Leicester, Coventry, Forest. Robbie Elliott is coming off. Who's going in goal now? Shola Ami, Obi.
Loving it.
Oh, this game is so funny.
Shola Amayobi in the back.
He's in goal.
What a pisser. Sure, I mean, come on. Villa must be clocking in at least 2 more goals here.
That is quality. They've had 4 goalkeepers now.
That's mental. Ruby
Radabijis. Cobbler. Yes, North. Are you from Northampton, Cobbler?
The cobbler, isn't he?
Of course.
Keys in the name.
Of
Keys in the
course he
name.
is. It's only one of 3 universities in the world that you could do leather studies at when I was there. Because it's because that's where the Doc Martens factory was, I think.
Yeah.
Northampton. I mean, do you know what? Northamptonshire, beautiful countryside. Shit towns. Corby, Kettering, Earthlinborough. They're all make Stoke look beautiful, honestly. Yes, mate, cobblers. You can go up to the Northampton ground and you can sit on the bank at the side and see most of the pitch. It's like it's in a bit of a valley. It's in the middle of a trading estate next to like a Frankie and Benny's and a Mackie D's, and you just sit on the bank and you can watch most of the game. Cobbler will know what I mean. Right.
Does that mean we get
Blackburn.
save points? That's a good point, actually. I don't think they can because they can't clock how many saves were made.
Oh, Rickard is off for Whelan.
My God.
My goodness. Johnson off for Parnaby.
Fuck off.
It's 3 striker blanks by the looks of things.
Got 1 strike on the fucking pitch.
Oh, and he ain't scored like the other 2. Well, your game week's over, isn't it?
Carboni Clearwater Revival. Very good.
So who can save your game week now then? Carboni, I suppose.
Carboni, yeah. Carboni. He's the only man that can do it.
Corby, full of Scottish. That's right. I think something like all the mines or something or factories shut in Scotland. And they all move. All the Scottish moved to Corby. So there's loads of Scottish. Largest town in the country without a train station, I think.
Very nice.
Alex, Deakin, lovely towns. I say sorry, Deakin. I disagree. I was there 4 years. Oh. Rushton, that's another shithole. Sorry, anyone from Rushton.
I think he's from Rushton, isn't he? Luke's from Rushton.
I think isn't he? No, he's from Bedford, isn't he?
Oh, I thought Rushton and Diamonds was near his club at the time.
It might be.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's from Bedfordshire. I worked at Weatherspoons in centre of Northampton when I was at uni. Fucking hell.
That sounds grim.
Oh, on the Market Square, if anyone knows it. Oh my goodness, the fights and the trouble we had in there. Used to be 4 bottles for a £5. Everyone would get bottles. Reef, Smirnoff Ice, Smirnoff Black Ice. Remember all of those?
He moved to Rushton, says Luke. He's from Bedford. Okay.
Right.
There you go.
Well, I used to live in Kingsthorpe, and then I used to live right by the bus station in Northampton.
Mate, you can go to any Weatherspoons in any part of the fucking country, and you know it's going to be grim as fuck.
Oh, there's always more fruit machines than bar staff.
This has been an absolute shit show.
I've worked at 3 Weatherspoons.
Anyone think they're on more than...
Weatherspoons in Watford. Yeah, I know that one, Julian. So I used to live in Ruislip. So I worked at Ruislip Manor Weatherspoons. I worked at the Harrow one as well. Yeah, Watford Spoons. That's a site to go. Yates is still there. Used to go there. Destiny's. Is Destiny's still going? Rather in Northampton and Gillingham. Cosmopolitan life you've lived, yeah. South East London now. Go for Everton. McAteer. Headman point. I've always said he's no good, Headman.
So much for the average.
So, Pirlo's Beard, the football ramble reckon Gillingham is the bleakest town in England. Can David confirm? Well, I've never lived there, but my parents both grew up there. Bleakest. I mean, that's saying something, isn't it? the high street's pretty awful. It got voted the worst away end for a football ground as well. Like Gillingham away end's awful. Eamon, neck in reef with a straw in Wetherspoons was a rite of passage. Absolutely.
Court. Oof.
Did you just follow Baywak and Fenway around? Yeah. Yeah, Gillingham and Wickham legend. The head office was right near the Watford one. I worked at the Lloyd's Bar. Yeah, Lloyd's Bar, right. I've done 2 New Years at Lloyd's Bar in Watford. Quality. Such good nights. When were you at uni in Northamptonshire? 20 years ago. I'm old. 2001 to 2005. Had to repeat my 3rd year because I carried on drinking as much in my final year as I did in my first. Destinies became an Oceana and is now called Prism. There's a lot of people from Watford in the chat.
Phillips, Christie, Tarico,
Tommy
double
Smith.
Chelsea defence and Borough clean sheet.
Tommy
enough
Smith
to survive a red arrow. You having a fucking laugh, Costa? You probably get team of the week with that.
The scaffold stand at Gillingham was a death trap. I think they still rent that scaffolding. They put it up because they couldn't afford a proper stand when they went up to the Championship. Needed to be all seater. Shoved up a scaffold stand, rented it, still paying for it. And that was 20 years ago. You worked at Lloyd's between 05, 06. Lloyd's Bar is basically Wetherspoons with music in it. What's the night out like in Stoke?
In Stoke, well, the thing is about Stoke is it's like it's mainly towns. This is what people think. So they rock up at the station and think, is this the fucking Stoke City or whatever? But it's mainly towns. Stoke itself is really small. It's really small. It's not great. The main town that make up the city is Hanley.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's other little places like Newcastle and Hartshill, little more like kind of towns on the periphery of Stoke. Some good nights out there. Hartshill's is nice, but I live about 10 miles north of Stoke now. I live in Alsager, so I live on the Cheshire. I live in Cheshire, really.
Right.
It's nice round here. It's good. I had to move out of the
nice bit of countryside.
The countryside around it is fucking beautiful. You've got the Peak District and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's great. But night outs in the actual city of Stoke, pretty fucking grim. Just like any other horrible little place.
Mm-hmm.
Hanley is so bad now. Well, yeah.
Do you know that James Maddison plays Fantasy Champ Manager?
Does he fuck?
Prove it. I need to see some evidence of that. And if he does, we need to get him on the stream.
That'd be ace.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Fantasy football thinking, class of 2003, 2006 year, all about the Spencer Percival halls. Right, I would have been there when you were there then. What was I in? I was in the halls opposite the Union. I literally could see the Student Union dance floor from my window of my flat. It was dead opposite.
Come on, Ryan Canning. We want some evidence.
Luke been sat here trying to get Dimitrios Eleftheropoulos into a band name for 20 minutes.
Paul McGrath says Allsage are great. Yeah, you know Allsage, do you, Paul?
Is that the real Paul McGrath? Here comes Robbie Savage. Send it in. Scowcroft. Oh! I'd love it if Leicester got it back to 5-5. That'd be fantastic. We've not had a scoreline as big as this season, have we? 5-3?
No, I don't think we have.
It's a shame it's this game because there's not many owned players. Stephen Hamilton, that's quality. Dimitrios Eleftheropoulos. Smashed it. Yeah, Tommy Smith. I would have expected him to have scored in this.
Ryan Canning saying that Madison's on his friend's podcasters before game week 1 this season. and he was talking about it.
You're kidding.
Well, maybe he's listening right now. Borough played Stoke when Hay and Bellew fought first fight. We stayed in Stoke that night. Not great, to be honest. Yeah, it's a pretty much a shithole, mate. Depends on whereabouts you're going. It's
Pablo, skim the bar.
But the peripheries, some good nights out, but not necessarily in the towns. You know
Elepharopoulos ketchup.
what I mean?
Just finished the game in Eindhoven. Benno doubt he's
Oh
listening.
yeah, of course. Maybe he's rushing now, thinking who's on the stream tonight. You know, we need to find out what the fuck's going on.
Lampard to go. Oh!
Oh, you are fucking
Penalty. What's happening to you, see?
Oh,
Benno, I'm so sorry.
God. What
First game back and he's gone. 4-game ban. 4-game ban.
You're fucking kidding me.
Oh my god. Oh.
And Petit's taking penalties other than what?
Yes, Petit as well.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh my god. That's hilarious. You might get a couple more games that you're gonna have to move him on now, aren't you?
Fucking you've
got to get rid of him now,
mate. It's wild card all the way for me, mate.
Yeah, you've been decimated, didn't you? Is that second wild card?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I won't play next week necessarily because he won't be banned for next week, will he? But that is
but there's quite a big swing next week on the fixtures. You want to get rid of all those Man United players? Well, Chelsea have only got one more good game. Here come Leicester again. Edie. Oh.
Fucking hell. What a fucking shit show.
This week's been incredible.
What a pisser.
Edie has the chance. Go on. Ball hit Vignal.
I do have Yossi and Chadders. Yes, I do.
Well, hang on. Do you know what?
I'm going to fucking hold Yossi for 3 games.
Hang on a sec. Benno, if Newcastle have both their keepers injured for a while, I wonder who they've got as like their 4 million keeper.
Yeah, that sounds like a great prospect.
Well, do you know what? They might not yet be named. But yeah, if you held UC, then they play their 4 million keeper, then you could bring him in. That's quality.
Got to look at the upside, I suppose.
Yeah, opportunity.
4 million fucking Newcastle United goalkeeper. Can't wait.
Sub has been subbed to Highbury. Hauls off by Van Bronckhorst. Didn't even know he was on. Sorry, we missed that one.
I would be better without a keeper. I'm getting fucking minus points for the content.
Mark Dorney makes a good point. Loving the right-hand side of the stream tonight. All about the left. God. It's all about the left.
I can't believe it. I said my stipulation was that I wouldn't be on unless it was on the right-hand side. Andy
Martin in the chat.
Oh, you've not had a good night, Andy. Oh, what a shame. I've got 2 fucking red cards and about 2 returns.
You've only got 1 striker on the pitch.
You've got 1 striker. Yeah.
Oh.
In fact, yeah, that's it. I've got 8 players playing at the minute.
Oh my goodness.
I've got 8 players playing, trying to get me points at the last minute.
Well, I hate to gloat, but I'm having a pretty good week.
No, it's all good.
I've got Silvestre, Veron, Petit. Who else? I've got a few returns, I think. I've got 5 or 6.
Oh, my word. I was well overdue a bad week, but fucking hell.
That's a shocker, isn't it? Arca.
Yeah. Give it to me softly, baby.
Oh, that's another point gone. Julio Arca.
Just imagine how bad it would have been on the left. Exactly, yeah.
Left winger against Watford. And I think who is it? Watford Chelsea next week. So anyone that's got Zenden's gonna, I reckon he could do really well. Alan, mate, wake up.
Surely Shearer can't do anything with 10 men against Villa.
We got quite a lot of clean
Surely
sheets.
not.
We haven't had a 90th minute goal off Trafford. Oh, York to the ground. Is that a free kick for Veron?
This is going to be a hat trick for Veron.
Go on, Veron.
Oof.
Nah. Where's Brown on the rebound?
Big Beanhead.
Oh, where's Brown?
Wow.
We're done. No assist awarded. No. If it's safe for the keeper, you wouldn't get an assist, would you?
No.
So a few cleans at Bradford, Chelsea, Everton, Man U, Middlesbrough, and Villa. Here come Leicester again, still going for it. Robbie Savage has been immense today. Scowcroft. Oh. And we've ticked over to 90 minutes. Bit of injury time now. One last goal. Where's it going to be?
Who cares?
Oh, Viduka. Here he comes. Cross into the near post. Aymar. Back to Viduka. To McPhail. Oh, it's a Viduka assist.
You are a
2-2. Oh. Killer. Anyone who's held Viduka's done really well. But here come Arsenal. Jeffers, fierce shot. And he's saved by Robinson. But Basidas, here he comes. Saved again. Wenger. He's got the go, hasn't he?
Craig's loving it.
Yeah. People haven't had much to shout about, I'm sure, tonight. A lot of people.
No. Hope this is not a portent of my weekend in Sky. I hope I'm taking all my bad luck now. I'm taking it on the chin now.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people got rid of Viduka this week, didn't they?
Yeah. There'll be some that have kept, though. Like Craig, he's killing it.
Yeah, fair play.
This is good. This is a good week for people to do a bit of catching up with some of the other managers. Like I must be on about 30 points this week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've got a couple of clean sheets.
Here comes Christie. Oh, well help by Hedman. This is what I think what's going to happen to Coventry this season. They're going to start having a few of these 3-0s. Full-time whistle. Apart from Old Trafford. We're not done. March in the middle for Norwich. Nedved. To Van Nistelooy. Oh, saved.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Everyone's got him as cap this week, surely.
Some people don't own him. Whoever doesn't own him has done well. Here come Norwich. Marchant. Turns with the ball. To McCann. To Barry Quinn. To Sean Dyche. Inside his own half. He's lobbed the ball forward. Back to Barry Quinn. To Marchant. Keane couldn't control it. That's it. Just trolling us full time. Convincing win for United. Com signing off. And that's full time, right? Do you want to run us through the scores then, Benno?
No. Arsenal 2, Leeds 2, Bradford 2, Tottenham 0, Chelsea 1, Bolton 0, Everton 3, Coventry 0, Ipswich 1, Man City 2, Leicester 3, Liverpool 5. What a game. Man United 4, Norwich 0, Middlesbrough 2, Blackburn 0, Newcastle 0, Aston Villa 1, Watford 2, Sunderland 2.
A lot of goals this week, weren't there? We've often seen a second half that's been pretty uneventful, but we had loads of goals. It's been a good week. Well, eventful week. May not be a good week for everyone.
Look, it happens. Sometimes you have those weeks where you're thinking, how's everyone got their points? And this is a week where I'm thinking I've got fuck all, and you've done quite well, so that's good.
Yeah, I've had quite a good week, I think. Veron, Silvestre, I think Titov, did he get an assist? Titov, Gronk here as well. Yeah, just the strikers blanking, but I think I think it was be that for a lot of people. It'll just be one people who kept Viduka have done really well. So yeah, eventful week.
I think Luke's got triple Chelsea defence, so there'll be a lot of people on the double.
Yeah.
But there'll be some people. I think a few people have gone on the triple as well, so they'll be laughing. Obviously, we've got the bonus to come. So
yeah, and the first one's already in.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it out? I've got it in front of me.
Yeah, you go for it. You do it.
So Arsenal 2, Leeds 2, 1 save point for Vesterveld. Bonus points 3 for Ray Parler, 2 for Viduka.
Fucking hell.
1 for Lauren, Henri, Jeffers, Robinson, Ferdinand, Aymar, Larson, and McPhail. So Viduka. Thing is with Viduka, no one's going to have captained him or vice captained him. It's the only thing.
No, sure thing. I mean, but those have kept him. They must be absolutely laughing. What's that? That's 11 points, is it? With an assist and a goal. You would not have thought that would be the case in an away game to Arsenal. So fair play.
Fair play, yeah. Because everyone's going to be getting him back in now. I mean, are you going to get him in, or are you going to get them both in?
Going to get them both in.
You're going to get them both.
Balls deep on it next week. So Luke's got no goals, 1 assist, 3 clean sheets. So I've got 2 assists, 2 clean sheets, and obviously we're first and third. So anyone in behind top 100 who've done well this week, they'll have made masses of ground on the top part of the table.
Yeah, definitely. Bradford 2, Tottenham 0, no save points. 3 bonus for Ashley Ward, and then 2 for Walsh, Plummer, Gunnarsson. If anyone that played him, that's good, and for Boyce as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my 2 red cards as well. You're quite right. Andy Mine says, so having Veron is okay for me. Yeah, you're laughing with Veron. You are laughing with Veron.
Yeah, I wish I'd vice captained him. I bottled it.
I don't think it matters because there's that many people with Ruud as the captain this week that you're not missing out much.
Because anyone that hasn't got Veron's got Chadwick, and he got sent off, didn't he? I'm sure some people vice captain Chadwick as well. So I was 16th, so I'm going to be catching you right up by looks of things.
You cheeky monkey.
Chelsea 1, Bolton 0, 2 save points for Jaskalainen. 3 bonus for Babiaro, 2 for John Terry, Desai, Lampard, Zola, and Richard Dunn.
Nice. Well, that's Babiaro and Desai getting me some decent points.
Simon Barnett with a 5 up front for Bolton.
9-8 in the 3 in that game. What does Rusty get in that then? Is that a 0 with these 2 points? Mine is sent off.
Not sure. I'll just move my screen so I can see that bit better.
Might be a 1-pointer there. That might be. Not sure.
Yeah, Andy, having Veron is okay. Did you vice captain or captain him? Everton 3, Coventry 0, 2 save points for Headman, of course. 3 bonus for McAteer, well done captain. 2 for Naismith, and then 1 for Unsworth, Gravenson, Titoff, and Telfer.
Nice one, Craig. You vice captain Babiaro. That's a nice little.
Nice, that's good.
13 pointer, I think it is that. Dear, oh dear.
Carsty's had a good week. Phillips, Christie, Gronkia, Tarico, double Chelsea defence, and the Borough defence as well.
Nice.
Mark Dorney, 2 clean sheets, 3 goals, 4 assists. He's had a good week.
Wow.
Ramanathan's had 2 clean sheets from Chelsea, Ark at York, KP, and Gronkia. He's done all right as well. There's a few people who've done all right. Elliot, triple Chelsea defence, Tarico assist, Veron goals, Gronkia assist, Phillips goal. He's done well.
Yeah.
That's got to be top 50.
Laughing.
Yeah. So the next one is out. So Ipswich 1, Man City 2, a save point for Oaks, 3 bonus points for Gary Doherty. I'm sure he came on the sub, didn't he?
Yeah. He
came on the sub and got an 8.
Wow.
He played for 35 minutes. So then we've got 2 bonus for Clapham, which I think Craig has still got. Howie, Jermaine Wright, you've still got him, haven't you? I know you sold him. Svensson and Huckabee. Why did Doherty get an 8?
Yeah, right. Yeah, and why didn't Tarico got 4 then?
he had 6 tackles, 6-1, 2 key. It'll be with the 2 key tackles because no one else got that many.
Nuts. Here we go. Here's the mad game.
Go for it. Do you want to take over?
I haven't got it up. Hang on.
Okay, don't worry. Right, so Leicester 3, Liverpool 5. 2 save points for Kirkland, 3 bonus for Biscan, and then 2 for Damien Delaney, Robbie Savage, Trevor Benjamin, Darren Eady, and Robbie Fowler.
Did Biscan get any returns in that game?
I don't think he did. Hang on a sec. Let's bring it up. Have you got him?
No, I'm just saying. What a mad.
No, yeah, sorry, he got 2 assists.
Okay, yeah.
That's why he got man of the match. I've noticed for playing this game that players that get assists often get man of the match more than people who score goals. So, like for example, Fowler's got a 9, and he's got 2 goals, but Biscan's got a 9, and he's got 2 assists, no goals. Because he also had 4 key passes, and they really contribute towards this bonus. And what did the keepers? Should have a little look. What did the keepers get? Walker got a 6, and Kirkland got a 7. Conceding 3 goals, got 7. So Middlesbrough 2, Blackburn 0. 1 save point for Lambropoulos, and then 3 bonus for Slakovic, 2 for Peter Atherton. He's still racking up the points, isn't he? That's a good return for him. And then we've got 1 bonus for Stockdale, Festa, Honcho, Marinelli, Gronkia, and Weatherall. Atherton with a 9. So 3 key headers. So he would have been playing centre back, and that's probably why he got a lot of headers. Plus 2 key tackles. He's done well. So Blackburn, Stephen Wallace with a 5, Ronald de Boer with a 5, Burton O'Brien with a 5, Matt Jansen with a 5.
Fucking hell.
David Weatherall with an 8.
What a shower of shit this week's been, eh?
It's not. I haven't finished yet. Man United 4, Norwich 0. A save point for Billy Mercer. 3 bonus for Hans Sebastian Veron. 2 for York, and of course 2 for Van Nistelrooy. Norwich have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players with a 5.
Ruud with his little cheeky fucking 2-pointer again. He loves it.
He loves it.
He loves it.
Yeah. Veron got a 10. So, do you hold Veron or Van Nistelrooy for the next game?
I'm not holding it. Well,
you're not holding Chadwick, are you?
Oh, fuck's sake! I don't know what I'm doing next week. Well, Chadwick's going to play next week. Well, he's not. He's not going to be banned, is he?
No, he's not. I think you either wild card next week if you're in trouble, or you try and go to 20.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right for it. It depends when the ban's in, but I'll be wild carded soon.
It's normally 2 weeks, so it depends on. Yeah, it does depend on when that falls. So yeah, if you can get to game week 20. Sorry, go on, Benno.
I'm getting double leads next week. Fuck it, I'm gonna get Viduka and Larson in alongside Bowyer.
Yeah, Leeds got a great run. I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Newcastle 0, Villa 1. 1 save point for Enkelman. 3 bonus for Melberg. 2 for Shearer, Dyer, Rufus, and Angel. If you can hold on till 20, then 6 clubs from game week 20 have got 5 out of 6 home games. I think it's something like Man U, Chelsea, Arsenal, Bolton, Watford, and Leicester.
Yeah.
So they've got really good runs.
Nice.
Are you keeping an eye on the chat?
I'm not keeping an eye on the chat. My fucking head's gone after this week. Let's have a look.
Well,
35 points from defence. Andy's on a bit of a tear, isn't he, at the minute? If he's got 35 points from his defence and he's got Veron, he's definitely in for another green arrow. So definitely. Fair play, Andy. He's on a bit of a heater at the minute.
Watford 2, Sunderland 2. 2 save points for Ilian Atmatzidis, 1 for Mark Poom, and then 3 bonus for Arca, 2 for quite a few. So Williams, Tommy Smith, Ward, Gray, Tome, Issa, Cahill, and Kevin Phillips. Phillips scored, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He did. So anyone who's got Phillips in has done well. 1 week punt. Phillips, and off you go. Libra, bloody hell. In 72 minutes, he had 11 passes, 8 completed. 8 headers, won 1 of them.
Shocking.
Shocker, yeah. So anyone who's got Libra in as a 1 week punt, well, has brought him in, has now got to consider getting him out again, I think. I was always going to plan to get rid next week. I might bench him. I'll have to see.
Well.
And is that it? That's it. So, team of the week. So, Enkelman in goal with 7 points. So, that's not that high. And then at the back, you've got Jason McAteer, 15 points. Stubbs with 12. Naismith with 11. So, anyone who's rocking the triple Everton defence has probably got team of the week. The manager of the week, sorry. And then you've got Walsh in there from Bradford as well. Midfield of Arca. Veron with 16 points. And Ray Parler. And then up front, Trevor Benjamin, Slakovic, 13, and Ward with 13 as well. Not a highly owned top 11 there.
Nope.
I think after Veron, I think 1 or 2 might be on Arca. One of the Everton fullbacks or the wing backs, and maybe Parler. That's about it.
Nice. Well, thoroughly enjoyable despite getting dry bombed by the game this week.
And that's all for game week 15.
On that note,
time to sign off. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Good doing the stream with you, Benno. I think it might be a couple of different people next week, so stay tuned for the announcement of who it will be.
They've got some good people lined up, some blasts from the past maybe, so that's good.
Oh, have they? Okay, fine. I'm not sure. It's not what I've heard. So we'll see.
Okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Thanks for joining everyone, and I hope your arrows are green, and we'll see you all next week. Signing off. Thanks very much. See you soon. Bye bye.